Well,
Hello, everybody. I just have to fix the cameras. All right. Sorry about that. Hey, everybody. So, starting a couple minutes late because intended to chat with the PCs right before we went live, but instead I had to run around and kill 6 of those flies. Confirmed kill 6, potentially killed 7, and there's definitely 1, potentially more left. If we confirm 6 killed now and 8 killed 2 days ago, that's 14 confirmed kills. Last time I had this issue like 6 months ago, there were the total of about 18 to 20. So I'm most of the way there. All right, let's fix these cameras.
by the way, Scott, I might, in a short amount of time, go and to grab my food because I usually eat at this time.
You're good, bro. You're good. Okay, we have everybody set up. Awesome. So without further ado, I don't want to waste too much time with the chatty before we get into the session. We tend to have our session end about... We tend to end our session like 10-15 minutes late, which usually I don't care, but because I have so much going on today, I couldn't really take that chance. Especially since at like 2 in the morning my time, which is 11 p.m. California time, my CEO asked for like, hey guys, can you take care of this before the meeting at my time noon tomorrow? And I'm like, it's a good thing I already planned to do this. All right. So just quick things that we talked about since last session. A couple of updates took place. We're talking about the weapon mod system that's going to be changed ever so slightly. In the game itself, I updated Anno's drones, so now when he drags and drops them onto the screen, they have vision, whereas beforehand they didn't, and they have health point bubbles and so on and so forth. I also made the tokens a little bit smaller because they're small sized creatures, so they don't take up a full square, even though they do combatively. It just looks a little bit better because you're talking about a small creature, if you will, on the map. Also, a small update. I didn't realize that Anno's character had the ability to have a constant drone with him, but he just didn't do it because he has a PC. He was trying not to cheat because it requires 5,000 credits to create that creature, and so he was waiting till he had the money first. I didn't know that he could A, do that, and B, was waiting, and so therefore he's been missing a core class feature of his that gives him so much versatility and viability, like usefulness, because I just went mission without like a reprieve in between. So sorry, Anno, but that way everybody else understands why his character maybe seems like he was missing something. Go ahead.
Nothing. I mean, nothing to be sorry about. I mean, literally, as I said, it's a feature that, like, from the game. Like, I wasn't like expecting anything from you. I was just waiting on credits.
Nope, my mistake though. I would have hooked you up earlier. All right, and then finally. I did update as I drop you guys into the map, which I'm going to do right now. I did update the lighting, for the map. Oh, I changed, I moved the viewers instead of you first. I did update the lighting for the map so that instead of having, what's it called? Global lighting, because it's a shutdown facility, that, it is dark inside here and gave your characters, effectively flashlights off of the front of their weapons. So I did this for 2 reasons. Reason number 1, it gives like a much better feel of you guys being inside of a station that's being shut down. So I'm gonna turn Brutus for a second so you guys chat can see. Right. So it gives you guys a much better feel of what it's like to be inside of a station that has like the power shut down and how much that doesn't affect Vorsha. But then also 2, if you guys choose to be stealthy at all, you actually you have to either turn off your lights and effectively be blind to do so, or you have to leave your lights on and effectively fail all stealth checks. I think the only creature out of your entire arsenal that has the ability to see inside of darkness is one of Anno's drones, which is a recon drone, and it has infrared vision. No. Turians do not. So there is 3 different types of vision in this game: normal vision, dark vision, and infrared vision. Infrared vision is unique and different. Infrared vision can see through invisibility and cloaking. As long as the object or creature, whatever it is, gives off a heat source. It's like 2nd edition ultra vision that Drow used to have, or infravision that Drow used to have.
Wouldn't that mean I can't see shit all in this station because everything is basically very cold?
Unless it's a creature. in which case you can absolutely see shit. And don't forget, the station itself, it wouldn't be completely cold because there is still a small amount of atmo in here. All right, cool. Let's let's kind of get into this and see where we're going.
Vision.
Yeah. Oh, and last thing is, I think I mentioned this beforehand, but there is, when you guys leave your ship and you aren't inside a breathable atmosphere, you have 8 hours of playtime inside of your suits before they run out of atmo. So it's one of those things you kind of keep track of when you're trying to bait in the Batarian. All right, let's pick up initiative exactly where we left off last time, which is top of initiative, and it's Sias. Sias.
Wrong. It's Brutus.
Oh, sorry, I had to click a button to make it appear. Brutus, it's you, sir. Jump on it.
Right. Well, I have a question. Can I pull what's his name? Valavius. Can I move him with my own movement?
Yep, you're able to move a creature to get them out of, say, harm's way or what have you. But whenever you move a creature, this does unfortunately allow for an attack of opportunity, or what's called an opportunity attack, which is their reaction to do. But when you're grabbing somebody and pulling them away versus them moving of their own volition, you can effectively throw your shoulder into the attack, making it so that when they, yeah, so when they hit, they can hit you instead of them. So there's you don't take away my opportunity attack, but you can choose to be the recipient of it. I mean, this is outside of the normal rules of protection. Go ahead.
Yeah, but it's like what I was saying to them. It's like what pretty much every game I've played has had that. You can like move them out of the way and take the hit for them, sort of thing.
Well, if you didn't allow for something like that to happen, it kind of defeats the purpose of moving somebody else out of the way.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Can I use that as my movement or not? Or is that an action?
So unfortunately, I've always done that as an action, which is bad because you're more or less doing like a grapple check or what have you to do that. Yeah, unfortunately. Sorry.
Well, that's fine.
So I don't know what Tesh is talking about. Enough other people allowed it to be a movement, but action makes sense.
I didn't say either way. I just know.
So more or less, I'm gonna swap places with him then, right?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, sure. Yeah. Well, you can also do like a move up to here, and then on Valavius's turn, you can move back to here. You know what I mean? So.
I think
if it was I'm
gonna do that, and we're gonna swap places, and I'll take the.
I'd also, I'm not gonna be a jerk. I'd also be like, if you want to take your, if you want to hold your turn right now, for Valavius's turn, and then take your turn at Valavius's, and then just kind of like step up. So it's so in 5e you can't hold turns. You can you can't change initiative. You can hold turns. So I would allow you to say, Scott, I'm gonna. Turn, then. Yeah. You can't change your initiative. You can hold a turn. So if you want to wait until after Valavius's turn, you then take yours to take just a simple 5-foot step and then take your action. Then I'd be fine with your doing that.
You can also hold an action itself.
That's what I'm referring to, just the action, as opposed to the whole turn. Yeah. So you'd use your bonus now or not, because now is your turn.
Yeah.
Comprende? All right, cool. So it sounds like you're going to hold your action to do that simple 5-foot step and whatnot. Fucking that one fly. All right, so if that's Brutus's turn, then we're going to go to Sias's turn. Sias, what are you going to do, sir?
So this one's the one with the flamethrower, right?
Yeah, I mark him with a red dot to answer Anna's question from last time, so we know what the hell we're dealing with. I also have another one with a blue dot.
I don't want to interrupt. I just... knowing that it's only a turn and all I can do is move, I'm losing all my other stuff. So I'm just going to.
No. You get your action too. You just
can
lose
do
your bonus.
the other stuff. Yeah, you can do everything else you want to do on your turn now, and then the action to move him is just the thing that's delayed.
No, not that part. Sorry.
Do though.
You say your thing, and then I will. Go. Yep.
Move him out of the way. Take his position. Throw up the hex shield. Try and get a barrier between us. Right?
So the hex shield takes a square. It doesn't sit between squares. So effectively you want to move him and then throw a shield right here.
As soon as
you could do that right now.
Okay, yeah. Well, then that's probably what I should do, right?
Yeah, you can literally just move him as your action, throw up a hex shield as a bonus action, and then you still have move left. With your move, you can move to here, and now you just made a barrier for Valavius. You don't necessarily have to move up there.
Yeah, I mean the drone's there, and I'm just gonna if the hex thing takes there, I'll just stay there because I can shoot around the thing, right?
Yep.
All right, that's what I'm gonna do. All right, so it's
But
an
it is-
action to move him.
Yep.
So all I have is a move left. I'm not doing anything with it because there's nothing I can do.
Cool. Let me just check something. Can I even use my reaction for that? I can. I'm going to make a single claw attack against you. Which is good because that means I don't have my reaction for something else. Making sure I don't have whispers on. Cool. Here we go. A single claw attack is going to be against you because you're taking the attack for him. It's a AC of 15, which I don't think hits you. I think you have about a 17. I'm gonna. God damn! I still haven't received Daddy's dice. Okay, and
you should know that this slot is a Norway slot, so you know.
This is well, you know, sometimes others pop in too. All right, so Trooper, it is your turn. Sorry, not Trooper. It's Sias's turn.
Trooper.
I clicked again because I said Sias last time. Go ahead.
You're too excited.
I think I'm just double checking one thing real quick with how an ability works.
I want to get this one last guy. I really don't want to be dealing with these.
3 bolts then leap from the target to as many as 3 other targets. As many as 3 other targets, you say? Let me do a little thing. Good.
Oh no! Oh.
I am going to use Overload.
Okay, so the scary part about him doing Overload specifically on a pyro person is if that specific person rolls a natural 1 on their saving throw. If you ever played the video games and you saw a pyro Vorsha and you shot them in the back,
they explode. They go boom.
Yeah, a very short timer starts going off.
Okay, so
by the way, hi Will, hi Snaga. All right,
lowish
dexterity
roll, but
save.
I'll take it.
All right, so let me do my 3 troopers and then I'll do that guy. This is dexterity saves.
Yep.
Trooper 1, Trooper 2, Trooper 3. And that goes north to south in order, just so you know.
Oh my god.
And then Pyro. Their roll. Whoa. Oh, I rolled with advantage. Sorry, Eric.
I was about to say, he Eric'd it.
Sorry. I just already saved
the question is, I mean...
Yes, I'm glad you Eric'd it.
Didn't you say you wanted to change it?
Yeah, but we're not instituting things in right now.
Okay.
That'd be like
there's
chatting
no
about.
wait. No, I can't detonate. I can only prime. Is there a way to do? Do we have a tick for prime yet?
Yeah.
You do, yeah. Lightning.
Where is it?
It's the button that says
detonate.
prime.
I thought.
No, there's a button that says prime.
Oh, there's a button. I see prime. Yeah.
One.
Prime.
Okay, so
Oop.
the first one and the fourth one failed, and so they take 11 points of damage. Yes.
Okay. This is good.
Yes.
And then the other ones take 5.
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect. Anything else with your turn, Tesh?
Bonus action. I completely forgot that I have bonus actions. How big is my area? Let me see. Oh, I figured out what it was. My turn order was covering the options at the top, so I couldn't click them.
Okay.
I just want to see how big this is. Can I? No, I can't get them in it, but I can get me in the drone. I think I'm going to do heads up.
I don't know if you can move those, but it might be worth it to go like this. So yeah, like that instead, because that allows for somebody to then step up next to the drone once that first guy's killed.
That's true, yeah. And then I'm going, yeah, so I'm doing heads up, which is... Oh, wait, no, you actually put things in my spell sheet, didn't you? Let me...
I think so.
Yep, there we go. Heads up. So advantage on dex saves in the area, because flamethrower equals dex save, and I'm scared because it goes through shields.
Oh, don't worry.
Are you also missing a prime on here? Didn't
What?
two
Yeah.
fail?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he has to
well-
prime. He has to prime all of them.
I thought only the main one gets primed. Do they both
Bloop
get
it as a
primed?
spell. Bloop it as a spell card, so we can all see. And
I will.
and I will start getting my next action ready. So he is going to, because these creatures are very aggressive. So
I pressed it. Why is it not working?
You have no idea how happy I am that you primed those people.
Be careful. I'm in the range.
Listen,
I do have advantage, so that's good. But why I can't bloop it when I choose spell card? Yeah, it will only let me bloop it when I have it set as an attack.
Well, that's a little frustrating, but it has the rules there though.
Yeah, everything's there. That's why. Oh, it's because wait, yeah, no, everything's there. There's no point to having the spell card option. That's why.
it says a target becomes primed.
That's less text than is in the N7 site. So let me
Yeah.
quickly grab that.
I have
Yep,
the full text.
also I'll show you how to fix this in the future, Tesh. To have both versions, so you can have spell card and attack, but we'll deal with that afterwards. Go ahead, Anno. Bloop it.
A target becomes primed is after the fact. So after it hits the other target. So I think it hits everyone.
I think they all become prime, sir.
Yeah, I think they're all primed.
There you,
Cool.
this
So
is the
you
full
go ahead-
spell, yeah.
You go ahead and prime them. This is the whole point of like working together as a team. All right, awesome.
Mhm.
So, Sias, it sounds like the end of your turn. The only thing I want to ask of you left is, can you describe what it looks like to have the overload prime everybody, like how it looks like for Sias to hit the guy in front of him and spark out to everybody else?
Yeah, so seeing the guy who's just lit up the flamethrower and his tech shield's just been obliterated immediately, the panic is the big gun, which is his big gun is overload. So he flicks out the Omni tool and like taps some stuff, and lightning jumps off the Omni tool, hits the person. There's a short build up and then a spark that arcs to the others as well.
Bootyful. All right, so this trooper right here, sorry, this guy that's in the front, he doesn't like where he is, so he's going to step up to the square here to get a better position to Brutus and Valivius. But that triggers an opportunity attack from Sias. Sias, I don't think you have any melee weapons out at the moment, so you can. But is it out?
Omni Taser, I thought the idea is that you don't need a hand to use it. It's just there.
It's a free action to draw, but free actions are on your turn. So, but you can all guns you can butt attack with.
Oh, okay. I don't have a butt attack put in here because I thought Omni Tool was just a hit thing.
You have to have it drawn as a free action on your turn. Give me 1 second to tell you. I believe a butt attack is a D4. Making an attack.
I'll just roll the attack with the Omni Taser, but we won't do the damage with it, right? Is that okay?
Yeah. Yep, that's fine.
That just makes things easier.
I can get the answer for you in a minute though. That is a sexy roll. You absolutely do hit with a 16. And then let me just try to get that butt attack answer for you. Fucking flies.
Attacks. Oh, Gunstrike. 1d4 plus 1.
Cool. There you go. Gunstrike. That's what it's called. But Gunstrike, whatever you want. You go ahead and roll your damage, sir.
I tried to do it without the slash for a second.
I just had two at the same time. There are two more.
It's at least something. So I'll add that in as a...
All right, so 4 points damage is awesome. All right, cool.
Are you doing a claw attack?
So what I was going to do, because he had walked up, and this was the one that had his rifle out, right? Like he had already burst fired before. He's doing the same thing. He's stepping up adjacent to you guys, and he's burst firing at you from literally in your face. Now, the good news is the Avenger, which is the kind of gun that he's using, does not have hip fire as a thing. So that means you actually have advantage on your dexterity save against the attack. These creatures aren't very smart. So their intelligence is a 4. So you guys get advantage on your dexterity save because I'm burst firing from adjacent to you.
Scott, just so you know, that would have been a 15. If 15 still hits, then that's fine. It's just apparently I use strength and everything else is dex. That's why it was wrong.
Okay. Melee weapons get to use. Si, senor. And usually melee attacks get the better of the two.
Yeah, exactly.
I assume that's a miss.
But gun strike specifically apparently is strength. That's why.
Oh, gotcha. Thank you for the rule and for the answer. And yes, that is a miss. I'll bloop it right here for you. You succeed, which means you take 0 damage. Cool.
Okay.
Let's move on to the next guy. This is going to be Valavius's turn. So again, you have Brutus grabs Valavius, pulls him back, throws out a hex shield, and then takes some cover behind it. Immediately afterwards, you have that trooper that's over there, kind of like starts sliding through while Sias is starting to become distracted because he, throws out his little tech effect that starts shooting everything with lightning. It's like, and it tries to take the opportunity to slide by, but unfortunately, it's so shocked by the lightning, it moves in a jagged way, allowing Sias to get a nice smash with the butt end of the gun as it slides by, but unfortunately it still gets past your little line of defense you have going on there. This creature will still kind of like jittery because he got shocked from the overload or whatever it's called. Starts to spray fire back there, but Brutus once again grabs Valavius and pulls him behind the hex shield he has. He's just dropped into the middle of the map, allowing him to allowing both of you guys to be completely avoided by the spray fire going on there. I mean, where the hell did this hex shield come from? It's a good question. But otherwise, no damage from you guys. This goes to Valavius's turn.
So first and foremost, my defense drone is gonna bash this guy from behind. I don't know if it gets advantage from flanking or something.
We never did advantage from flanking. We never discussed whether or not that should be a thing. Because this game is predominantly a ranged weapon game and not a melee weapon game, I'm actually fine with allowing advantage from flanking. Let's make a rule as a team right now. Understands this will usually
more deadly.
Exactly, which I like the idea of melee being deadly. Understand this will benefit me more often than you because I will be dealing with creatures, whereas you guys are soldiers. Make a decision. Advantage or no advantage? Vote.
I'm okay with advantage because I think it gives more reason to go into melee.
Yeah,
Okay.
Makes sense. And in 5e you can move more freely and move out of it with less danger anyway. So in our case, so yeah, I don't think it would be a problem.
Yeah.
What about you, Jake?
Yeah, no, I'm good with it.
Cool. So
Cool.
advantage as the defense drone bashes him from behind.
Perfect.
Okay.
Sexy.
I'm glad
Go ahead and
we've
roll your
got
damage.
the defense drone there, so I can't get flanked.
Ado has some sexy drones. He has some really good drones. Like he's been choosing like the
Ooh,
wimpy
nice.
ones. He has scary ones. So
There you go.
Right.
So damage.
Yep. Oof.
7.
Nice.
All right, this creature is beat to shit, but it's still alive. An important thing to note, though, when I say it's beat to shit and still alive, did this one get hit by the fire of the pyro one before? It did, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Important
And
distinction.
also got hit before by the drone already.
Yeah, that's fine. This thing is all sorts of fucked up, but it's like, I got you. But it is crazy fucked up. I want Sias. You have a passive perception of a decent number. I actually forgot. I want to open that and pop it out.
14. 14.
Yep, I just want to pop it out so that I have always. Oh, I don't like pop out. It's light screen, not dark screen. Ew, never mind. I'll just do this a different way. Ew. Yeah. That won't pop out for me again. Anyways, 14. One of the things you notice immediately is you start seeing that the troopers that came up and ran at you guys beforehand, they apparently heal so fast you can literally see their wounds healing before your own very fucking eyes. Not the one that got burns though, which is a fun distinction that you probably would have picked up with your passive insight being as high as it is. So jumping into these creatures' turns, first the two troopers.
It's my
this one
turn still.
Oh, sorry, Valivius.
Yeah, he has.
That was just my drone. So now comes the spicy part. Can I target the pyro with a spell, or like attack power, whatever?
I mean, depending on what it is, yeah.
It's energy drain.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And roll for it.
If it's not an attack roll, you don't even have disadvantage or anything. Or is there an attack roll to it?
It's an attack roll.
Okay, so you didn't say that there was an attack roll to this, because there's so many people between you and it. It has cover,
Okay.
so you don't have disadvantage.
Powers as well?
Everything, because they have to have a line of effect. Anything that has an attack roll, so it just has a +2 AC. So, the reason why I bring this up, you know that in the past a 12 has hit before, but now you know that it has cover. So would you want to luck die this?
Yes, because it means a lot.
Okay.
So it's
A 15 is going to hit it. Yes, sir.
So first thing, I'm gonna do the damage, which is 7 lightning. Secondly, that detonates.
Oh, that detonates. It doesn't just prime.
Yep.
Yeah.
Click the deto button, baby.
I'm in danger.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not done with it. It also gets other damage in a moment.
Let it do the
what is
deto.
detonate? How do I detonate again?
There's literally a button that says lightning.
D-lightning.
Yeah.
Yeah, D-lightning.
Okay, there you go. So that, and because I'm gonna send the damage that
All in
it
a
did
4
back-
meter radius. So it's that 4 meter radius,
Okay.
just so you're aware.
Ooh.
You take that as 4 lightning, but Tesh, that does double to your shields. So 3 of that wipes out your shields, and then 2 of it hits
What?
you afterwards.
There's no dodge or anything?
No, it just hits.
Yeah.
Yep. So
And
three of
second-
that takes out your shields, and the last 2 hit your HP.
And
So hold
thirdly,
on. Yes, sir.
Well, shit.
It also does 4d6 burn damage because I used what's it called? I'm just gonna bloop it. Oh, I actually don't have it here, but I think I can just bloop it from here. I have this, which means because he targeted me with a fire, I'm just gonna send the fire back to him. So that's 4d6 damage. In
Oh
addition.
shit! Go ahead, add it. Oh, I forgot about that. Is it 4d6? Do you have? I thought it was only. I thought it was only. Oh wow, it is. Oh, bro.
So that's a total of 5. 13.
Oh, it's gone. It's gone. Before that hit, they had 3 health points left.
Um,
It is. What's up, Tesh?
Got my mini isn't updating with my health or the health I do to it. It's just not updating at all.
I mean, I
is
see.
it updating on your screen?
It is. Yeah, you're at 0 shields and 32
I'll
HP.
refresh.
Yeah. So you
Important
should be good.
Important part. This is also fire damage, so I don't know if it. He has a flamethrower, so I don't know how it affects it.
Let's say there's a chance. Joey, are you still in chat? Joey, if you're still in chat, why don't you go ahead and roll me a d20? On a 1, the weapon actually starts to do the ticking time bomb for explosion. Because that's the downside to having those weapons is they can be, even if you're wearing them, they can be dangerous to have on you. So, and let's keep moving on. So anything else with your turn, Valivius?
Nope, that was everything. I
Oh.
really wanted to take him out before he acted again.
Scott, I took damage. I can barrier it.
Yes,
Oh,
you
yeah.
can, sir. Actually,
Okay.
fun fact. Barrier, it's not I can barrier it. There is a specific ability that makes it so you can choose whether or not to barrier that your
Oh,
class
so it's
doesn't
all
have.
damage.
You
Okay.
have to barrier it.
Good
If
to
it
know.
if it can be affected by barrier, you have to use it. Yeah.
Ooh, I have 1 shield left.
Cool.
So as for how it looks like, I mean, it's a lot happening. So first and foremost, it's probably like It's probably like that nanite swarm is still around, which I mean, it stored the fire basically. And I mix it up with like a few adjustments with this overload. So it basically, you see the nanites also like starting to burst with electricity as they are sent like in a swarm like against the thing, the Vorsha. And yeah, so gets electrified and burned at the same time.
Well, the good news is, as much as you like burn as much as you burn this thing, which is great news, that also is good news for me, because this guy right here who's starting to heal a little bit, he is now going to be able to burst fire attack at the area that you're in. Oh, no. So my apologies. He's the one that had the handgun before. So he's going to make 2 attacks at you with the handgun, Tesh. What's up?
Yep.
I just want to make sure, did the drone took the damage right as well? Just making sure?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes, I applied to the drone. Thank you, though. That's a miss. Second attack is he has double tap, so this one wouldn't apply dexterity damage. You.
Oh, me.
So he goes pop, pop, and unfortunately misses you with both attacks. The next one is the one that had run up to you with the claw attack before. He is going to make a step forward to here, and he's going to claw attack you.
Cool.
Claw attack here, he gets to attack twice.
Oop,
A 16! Ooh! Does a 16 hit you, Tesh?
16 does not.
God damn it! But a 19 does.
Yes, it does.
And this avoids shields. 4 points of damage to Sias, baby.
Wait. No points
0
of
damage to Sias, baby. Okay. So that's his turn. He does no damage to you. This brings us back to Brutus's turn.
I just realized something you did, Scott, and I'm so thankful for it.
What's that, sir?
I'll just do this for you, Scott. As soon as you look back at screen.
Yep. What?
You moved him so he's within 4 meters.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Hold on. Oh wait, I wasn't here. It's fine. It's Brutus's
all
turn.
right. Well, this
What
thing
happened?
is still in front of us, so I will. Wait, it's a disadvantage to shoot into melee or whatever when you.
Unless you have hip fire.
Hip fire, yeah. It's on the gun, not on you.
Yeah, I have the phaser now, which does not.
No, that does not. If you don't have a shotgun to switch to, then it is a disadvantage.
I do, but I can't switch to it and shoot, right?
You can drop it and switch to it.
If you drop it on the ground rather than put it away, like you literally drop the phase to, that's a freeze action. And then you
get
can
an
draw
item
as
interaction for free. So if you drop it is a free action. Item interaction, pull out the shotgun, and then you can fire.
I will say one thing. Are we in is there gravity here?
a low gravity, remember?
Yeah. There is gravity.
I
but
drop
low.
it. I literally drop it onto the ground.
If you drop
Clang, clang, clang.
Pull out the shotgun is what have I got? Is it the scimitar? Is that what
Yes.
Shotgun is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. And I literally just point it directly at its head. And try and pull the trigger.
Boom, bitch.
Jake, that has double tap. So not only do you hit, you can actually get a second attack
Holy
with this, which is nice. That hits really damage, baby.
You got to shock him with double tap. Fuck.
If he just drops the weapon, doesn't it just float in space?
No.
Place?
Because there's gravity, it just
has
falls
low
slower,
gravity,
just like on the moon.
Okay.
Or Mars or whatever. So Jake, you, sir, point the thing right at its head, and its head fucking explodes. It's still your turn. Do you want to move around your shield and go up and shoot the other one as well? Actually, hold on. What is the range of that thing? What's the range of your scimitar? 4. You just have disadvantage. That's all.
Flash.
8? Yeah, so you have disadvantage to shoot from here. That's all.
Yeah. So I will just shoot with disadvantage.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to do with my little guy earlier. When he made his attack, with the burst fire, it technically would have hurt your shields.
Did that work? Not 1. Yeah.
Natty 1. Nope. So it doesn't work. So natty 1s. 7s. Can't make saves. So a natty 1. What are we gonna have happen? Let's say the clip. What's it called? The heat sinky thingy. Thermal clip. The thermal clip, unfortunately, like when you rolled a natural 1, you took the shot, but the VI inside of your gun, kind of like the algorithm was slightly off. It ended up expending way too much heat into the thing, jamming up the thing, and expelling the clip out of it. So you effectively, it doesn't have a thermal clip in it. You'd have to reload it. But otherwise, the gun's fine. It's just like, fuck. So you try to take the shot, and it just didn't work. It's the downside to using a shotgun as like a boom, boom, boom. You know, it's not really designed for that. All right, after Brutus is going to be Sias's turn. Sias, go ahead, sir.
By the way, because this might be important for his turn, Joey never rolled the d20.
Oh, okay,
That's
so
true.
I'll slash Earl.
Yeah.
It's funny because he was here.
He's been awake the whole night. I know that.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Woof.
He may have fallen asleep in chat.
No, I saw him.
Oh,
I rolled
that
a
was
2.
close.
Close,
That was
but didn't happen.
close.
I saw
Okay.
him RP the whole night on my Star Wars server. That's why.
Oh,
He was in the
I didn't
moment.
mean to roll that with advantage. I Eric'd it.
All right,
Hey.
so 21 hits.
So
so-
first things first, give me 2 ticks to barrier.
I was gonna say, how many ticks did you have? 1 tick left.
No, I had 0, but the barrier stays up for a minute.
Oh, so you can recharge even when it's at 0.
That's what the
Yep.
the timer is on my character right now.
Rules are rules. Go ahead, sir.
So I'm going to first of all hit him with the biotic punch for 5 damage, and that's going to detonate. Unfortunately, but you know, at least it'll hopefully kill him.
Oh, that's sexy. Oh my god, it's a lot. Oh!
Holy shit!
What's the range? 4 meters? That hits the shield at double time. So poor Jake's shield takes 20 points of damage.
Not bad.
Minus.
I'm glad you stayed back. I wouldn't have done it if you stepped forward.
And you did the total of lightning is so you did 15 damage to him, which is huge, big boy damage.
Oof.
And it doesn't hit the other guy.
So that's a chunk of damage on me there.
He has 5 off, so you take 5 points of damage on yourself.
Yeah. So if that goes to 0, and that gets -5.
Beautiful. That trooper is dead, so that's immediately it's Valavius' turn.
Darn is gonna bash. Mhm.
Why aren't you -1?
Nice. Ooh. X damage.
Oh, that's sexy. All right, so the drone, I imagine, just to try to like trap the thing in or whatever, you can imagine it like moves a little bit closer and then just start bash, like a whole bunch of little bashes against this creature. This is the one that was using claws, don't forget, not a gun. So it kind of makes sense that it's engaging with this one. It's trying to claw at it, but it's getting smashed in the face as it's trying to claw at it. I believe it's your turn.
Okay. I didn't get to bonus action.
Oh, sorry.
I didn't.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, that's okay. For bonus action, I can actually do it with this thing. I'm gonna target mark. No, I'll just do this one. So we'll do it for the next attack that happens, just because unfortunately I didn't realize you'd immediately gone into someone else's turn while I was doing math.
all good, bro. So target mark, cool. And now it's Valavius' turn. He could potentially shoot that guy.
Yeah, I would just use the Avenger. Yeah, no need to use the spell slot for this.
Okay,
You got
advantage on your
advantage?
attack roll.
Okay. Oh,
You did disadvantage. He did
That's very
disadvantage.
good.
Oh, he did disadvantage. Okay,
He Eric his roll.
that's a new Eric. I haven't seen
That's
that.
like a
Eric.
super Eric. Yeah, I know. I've never seen that Eric. I guess my dad's name is Eric, so I guess that Eric instead.
there you go.
14. You already know that a 13 hits, so a 14 hits.
Is there a
5.
thing for remove
5?
target mark yet?
So, Anno, does that gun have double tap or no?
No, I can't.
What did your targeting? Oh, he's dead. Okay.
Does that gun have double tap or no?
Avenger, I don't think so.
Description. Oh, it's not highlighted.
Let me
check.
Answer is no. Okay, cool.
Okay.
So, anything you want to move, or are you staying where you are, sir?
No, I don't think I need to at the moment.
Okay, you're gonna say something, Tesh?
Yeah, I was just saying, we need to make a way to remove the target mark because I can't. But also, I think Anna was asking, what does the target mark do?
Mm-hmm.
It gives you advantage, basically.
Also, I edited what? Did I edit it 2 times?
Oh, you did.
Oh my god, he did Eric it 2 times. You have to
He
roll
did
with
Eric it
advantage.
2 times.
Jesus Christ, roll with advantage to see if you got a crit. God damn it.
I went from disadvantage to normal.
I hope you rolled 2
Yeah.
2s and you miss.
That's a
Oh my god. Well, it doesn't matter. He died anyways. So,
Super dead.
yeah, click your damage just to see what the updated damage would have been.
Yeah.
Nice. He was, again, dead anyways, but that's funny. All right, so this
That
one right
is
here,
hilarious.
this is the one that had the pistol. Again, these creatures aren't really known for being particularly smart. He's going to... oh my god, actually, it's really important that you use that ability, that you actually got the critical hit, Anno, because I would have actually used another ability, but your critical hit made it so my other ability didn't matter. He's going to move up one more, Sias, and he's going to shoot at you with his pistol twice again. So attack number 1. That's a hit. And attack number 2 is with no dexterity on the damage roll. That is a miss anyways. So here's my damage for my first attack against you. 5, go ahead and bloop your tick.
Yep.
And you take no damage from it.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And now, Brutus, it's your turn.
Yeah, so can I drop and then just pick my face then up?
If you want to be the guy that always drops his gun on the ground, yes. Which I can kind of see you're doing that. You're like the veteran. You don't give a shit. If it got broken, you're just going to get a new one. So.
Yeah. Yeah, so the shotgun more or less jammed, right? The thing ejected out.
You would have to
So
reload it, yeah.
Yeah. So I just drop it and pick up the face then. Can I... How does, like... If I yell at this guy, right? Can I get an answer this turn or not?
In theory, yes, but these creatures have a 4 intelligence.
Yeah.
The average Vorsha has a 4 intelligence.
So they're basically
Which means
goblins.
there's dumber.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so there's no point. I'm just gonna shoot at the guy.
Yep.
I'm going to concussive shot him as well.
Ooh.
Gives me advantage on the roll.
No, it's okay.
By the
This is a
way-
learning moment.
Remember
Okay.
that he's also primed. So
Yes. No, it's a learning
But
moment.
wait, is he in that thing? Because I would know that if Tesh is in that thing. If he detonates, does that mean it? I won't do it then. I will not.
I'll say,
Okay.
I
remember, I
wouldn't do it 'cause
did hit
I
you with a
chastise you.
detonate.
Yeah, that's exactly why. I will
Okay.
not.
Oh, okay.
That's why you won't do it.
Okay.
I thought it was 1 square.
That makes
but if it's
sense,
4
yeah.
meters, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, no,
I'll-
it's 4
I'll just
meters.
Shoot at him normally.
You know, it's a sexy ability, but it's also
It's going to be really
strategic.
funny if he doesn't die, because what's going to happen next is
But I
going to be
don't-
I'm going to
I
detonate
won't-
it myself.
I don't hit him anyway.
Do you want to luck it?
the 50-50.
Depends. Where was the last look at the luck? How many do we have? 0. No, I don't.
Oh, you still have 0? Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
So funny enough, their AC is actually 11. So if you lucked it, it was a 100% chance to hit. So, that is Brutus's turn. He, I imagine Brutus just kind of quickly takes to a knee, leaning up against the hex shield that's there, putting down the shotgun and picking up the rifle on the ground as he does so, and is like leaning on the shield, taking a knee, and it like leans out and is like, doof, doof, doof. But unfortunately, it just doesn't get the hit. Now it's Sias's turn.
Yep. So I'm gonna move up to here, and I'm going to biotic punch.
Oh,
Boy.
you do the damage, sir.
So first of all, there's that,
Yep.
and then that. Oh, that's fine. And then immediately that. Okay, so I take 2 damage.
So you take 2 damage, but what's funny is this creature seems to be healing before your eyes. So as you're hurting it, you're like, I'm hurting this thing, but it heals so rapidly that I feel like you alone are not putting enough damage output to really impact it. It's one of those things where it's like fire has to be focused. Not that they're not trying.
And yeah, and this one for like this is the first time you've seen him punch someone where he's not been like right up on its face. So with this biotic punch, you see him like, even though he's, you know, a step back and normally a punch wouldn't hit, as the punch comes to the point where it would normally hit a person right in front of him, the wave of biotic waves out and whips the Vorcha. And then as it whips, arcs back down into his barrier, and you see it like shimmer over the barrier.
Nice. Cool.
And I'm going to do this.
Target mark them. Perfect. And so now it's going to be Valavius' turn. Now you have advantage on this attack roll, sir.
I think, what do I want to do first? Shooting sounds fine. But I won't Eric it because everything is already set. So there you go.
Nice, nice.
Is it dead?
Nice, that's solid damage.
Unfortunately, it is not dead because of, again, it's able to heal on its turn a bit.
Then the defense drone will fly.
That defense drone is MVP.
Is that,
I know, seriously.
Is it still marked?
No, it's
It
only
is.
the first attack. No, it's
Oh,
only
really?
the first attack.
Oh,
It's
I'm trying to
aid.
find out how to toggle right now for you.
I'm
just so you
calling
know.
it target mark because that makes more sense in this world, but it's
Ooh.
aid. I get to use aid on a target that I'm not next to, essentially, as a bonus action.
Unfortunately, it doesn't hit though.
Yeah. That's why,
Cool.
Scott, I was saying I need a way to remove target mark easily because it's going to be on, off real fast.
I'm literally Googling it as we go, but I don't want to slow down the game.
Yep,
Cool.
thank you.
So let it, after that, sir, is going to be the creature's turn, in which case, again, you're literally watching it heal before your very eyes. It heals a certain amount every turn, in case you guys didn't know that. As long as it doesn't take fire damage, which you only Tesha's characters realize that at this point. Though Anno's character would probably know that from just being a medic. So if depending on what Tesha's character says, we can have their character kind of know that.
Listen, fireworks on everything.
So this creature, where it is right now that you've moved into melee with it, and it has its gun out, it's not afraid of melee. It just goes full Vorcha style and drops its gun and goes and starts melee attacking. But because it is dumb, the last thing to attack it was the drone. It's going to melee attack the drone.
Oh, fuck.
It's a hit. Oh man, I could have hit Tesh.
You could have.
Damage
No,
to the
you couldn't
drone.
have.
3 points of damage to the drone. I ignore shields, so it just takes straight damage. And
have
now
any
it is
shields
back
anyway.
to it's back to Brutus's turn.
Yep.
Brutus, the drone is small size and he's medium size. If you aim for like headshots and shoulders, the drone does not impose, or like legs if the drone's up high, it does not impose cover. It's too small. Okay.
All right, so yeah, I just shoot.
That's a hit.
Nice.
Oof.
There you go.
All right. You absolutely injure this thing. It is all sorts of fucked up. But again, if it didn't have the ability to heal, this thing would have died forever ago. Was he supposed to have advantage? No. He just couldn't toggle this
No.
off. That's
No,
right.
no, yeah.
That's right. Yeah. You said that. All right. So if that's your turn, Brutus, we're going to go to Sias, and this is probably going to end us out.
So, given that this is hopefully going to be the end of the combat, I'm going to not biotic punch this time. I'm going to use the katana.
Oh, okay. Cool. Shotgun it. Nice.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Describe
fucking-
it.
The
So
face is
it like
gone.
it starts going. It's finally like let up on him. It's been attacking him this entire time. The second it lets up and attacks the drone, shotgun, bang, right in the side of the head.
Nice. Love it. The thing drops. Oh, love it.
Fuck, those things hurt.
All right, cool. That closes out initiative. Like I said beforehand, I'm keeping you guys initiative orders for a while. So in case you come across other creatures, the initiative is already done. We don't need to have you rolling every time.
I
So
imagine
fall into
nothing's gonna
RP or
happen-
whatnot.
I imagine nothing's going to happen within time for the barrier because it's like 7 turns. So
That's a really good question. It depends on how RP goes. If you guys want to have a quick
Okay,
RP
cool.
before you start moving, that's fine. We'll just say 1 round passes as you guys have a quick RP for the sake of your
If,
abilities, and then you start moving from there. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I mean, oh, go ahead.
I would just say, if we encounter more of those fuckers, fire stops them from healing. Well, speaking of which, he like turns around and picks up the flamethrower. And don't mind if I use this.
Oh, actually, I think you getting up and in their faces while you use it, you're the best person to have it.
Muffin, if you're
thank
still here, can you do me a favor and just roll for me a roll for, what is it, 2d4? Yeah, roll for me 2d4.
Scott, so how does picking up my hex shield go? Does it like disappear, but it still has the same hit points, right? So I can carry it?
Exactly that, yes.
Okay.
Remember, it's a device that like folds out.
So deploying it again, would that just be another bonus action?
Yes, sir.
Beautiful. All right. So yeah, I pick the hex shield up, put it back to where it was, and then I say,
In the dark.
man, this shotgun can be useful, but it's not the first time it's jammed on me. As he reloads it. Probably should stop dropping my weapons.
As an engineer, I would advise you to do so, sir.
A little bit of rattle, that'll be fine.
Well,
My thoughts, exactly.
we should continue whatever, and if there are others still here, all that shooting is probably alerted them. Let's not give them time to organize. As much as a Gvorsha can organize.
Agreed. All right.
Cool.
About.
So you guys like picked up the item. I imagine you end up like as you're walking forward, you're gonna take one of them and probably the shotgun and reattach it to your lower back. Oh, as you're walking too, because again you can do these things while you're walking. Because so more or less by the time you get to the door that's down below, you're good to go. So I imagine Jake, you're going to expend 1 thermal clip to reload your shotgun. Is anybody else doing thermal clips for their other weapons? Yes, Tesh.
So 2 things. Firstly, do shields regen? I assume so.
So shields regen only after 1 minute outside of combat, but because so more or less for it to regen otherwise, you guys have to take the dash action, which let's be honest, you're probably about to do that right
Yeah, okay.
now to start rushing down the hallway. So let's say yes by the time you get to the door. Go ahead.
Okay, cool. And the other thing is I'm going to use a metagel, but I have this, so I don't use the metagel thing that we've got.
Yeah. You do your 2d6 plus 2, and I forgot I have to make one of those things for you. So I'll try to do that after I'm done fixing the toggle thing.
Thank you. Oof. Wow.
It's sad.
That is painful.
Snake eyes.
Oh my god. I'm not going to bother doing another one because oh. Let me move my metagel down. And shields.
I think the word I need to use is flip on my what's it called? Token mod thing. So like I said, I'll fiddle with it shortly.
6
All right,
meter
cool.
Cone,
So the
13.
first round was set. You guys just kind of like up there fiddling, and just so you know, thank you, Muffin, for rolling. Muffin rolled that you have 5 charges left inside that heavy weapon that you picked up.
Thank you. I was about to
As a
ask that. Cool.
As a reminder for what weapon that is, so you can add the rules to your character sheet. It is called the M dash.
Firestorm.
Okay, there you go. Perfect. And it's under gear.
Yes, I found it. I'm putting it in now. It's the 6 meter cone 4D6, right? Just double checking.
This is what you want to. Oh, I did that wrong. God damn it. So this is kind of like
what, perfect. Cool.
This is what you want to copy paste. Onto your. There you go. That exact thing right there, Tesh. Sans the backticks. You want to copy and paste exactly what I wrote onto as an attack or whatever.
Yep, I'm just
or
filling
however
it out.
however you fill it out on your sheet. All right, cool. Moving on. So the first round was literally spent with you guys chatting, so on and so forth. Your shields didn't recharge. The second round is spent dashing. I think you guys normally move 6 squares, but because of the low gravity, that reduces your speed to 3 squares. So a dash action is 6 squares. So let's count how many rounds this would be for you as you're moving quickly. That's 1 round, 2 rounds, 3 rounds gets you down to here. A 4th round gets you to the door, and I can open it. A 4th round gets you to the door. So let's at least do the 3 rounds right off the bat. Who would be taking point? I imagine Sias.
Yeah, I would definitely imagine. Let me just double check that this is working.
Will it break the token of the drone if I write something in the green square?
There we go.
I just want to basically tick down the turns it has left.
What do you mean write something? Oh, no. The green square is nothing.
Okay.
I can see absolutely nothing.
Yeah, because you have to turn.
Oh, that's a really good thing. I'm going to add in your green square for all of your drones afterwards. I will fix their tokens again, but this time to put a 10 ticker on there for you to make things easier for you. Good call, sir.
Shields are up now, I imagine, because we dashed.
Yep, actually 3 rounds have passed for you guys to get to where you are on the screen.
So I'll remove the put that.
How many turns was it as we started? Like the actual fight? 4 rounds or something? Or 5?
I think it was 4 rounds up there. No, because over there it was closer to 6 rounds up there, wasn't it?
Yeah, probably something like that.
No, it wasn't actually that many rounds of combat. Just a lot of people doing turns. It would have been 4 rounds of combat because I had 3 ticks left. I had 3 ticks used on my barrier, and I put it up during the first round. So. A 3 turns.
I just remember Jake moving
barrier.
him and deploying the shield, plus missing 2 attacks after that. That's already 3 rounds of combat.
Yeah,
so
that was that, and then he had 1 turn before that.
Oh, only 1? I thought you guys had 2 turns last session.
No, only 1 because I literally activated my barrier and got hit by a flamethrower.
So
cool. So let's So it was 4 rounds. 4 rounds of combat happened prior.
Okay.
Yes.
So it has 3 left. Just
okay, cool. So, guys, as you guys move down there, I imagine, again, the drone's like right there. Sias is going to be the one, I imagine, taking point, and he's going to go up and open the door. So, Sias goes over.
Shield.
Sias goes up.
Don't update shields, but everything else works. Sorry.
It does on my side, just so you know.
No, I manually added that in. It didn't have that before. So I'd walk up to the door.
Yep. So,
oh, actually, nothing. Sorry.
Okay. So you guys are
everyone ready? Yep. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, Scott.
You're good. So anyways, yeah, you are you go walking up to the door, everybody ready, everybody kind of like, I imagine you have a prepared action to take an attack if you need to, or whatever it might be. So you guys are good. And you 1, 2, 3 hit the button for the door to open up. And the door opens, but this facility is beat to shit. So it opens kind of jaggedly. It's not like it just smoothly always like opens, opens. And the reason why that matters is because it opens so slowly, it actually provides cover for everybody but Tesh, who's standing directly inside the doorway. So everybody on the grid except for Tesh is able to have cover. Tesh, also nobody has cover against you, right? But your friends behind you have cover because the doorway is opening slowly. Anyways, so a creature does pop into initiative. unfortunately, because you did the everybody ready, more or less the SWAT team tactics, I was supposed to have a surprise round, but I don't because you guys prepared your action. So it falls to regular initiative, and Brutus gets to go first.
Perfect.
By the way, I would have switched my Avenger for my Phalanx, just out of.
That's fine.
Consistency. Yeah.
And don't forget, if you guys reloaded your guns because they have lower ammo, and you probably would have, just remove a thermal clip and reset your number of shots to full.
Yep.
Brutus, your shot.
Yeah, sure. Do I have disadvantage? Is my only question.
No. Wait. Yes, disadvantage applies to everybody but Sias. So yes.
Yeah.
Because of the door.
Yeah.
Because of the door opening slowly, Sias is in his way, et cetera, et cetera.
Would it be
Well,
disadvantage or
say-
added AC?
Oh, I'm sorry. Cover.
Yeah, cover. So added
Cover.
AC.
Cover.
Yeah.
He has
Cover only
disadvantage.
works for the people. Only works.
Yes,
if-
disadvantage.
Right up against it. No, you don't have disadvantage.
Disadvantage is
they have more AC.
cover is AC. Yeah.
Okay, so
Also-
Sorry.
I'm rolling normal.
So he has cover.
Yeah,
You asked
You're
disadvantage. I
rolling
instinctively said
normal.
yes.
Okay, normal. All right.
Also,
So
because you're
J-
right
For
behind
for
him.
knowledge for the future, Jay, cover is AC, not advantage disadvantage. Oh,
That's silly.
That
You're
was
kidding
so
me.
cool.
Look at that. Oh.
It's,
All right, 8 damage.
Oh,
As
you
the door
think
starts
so?
to open and. Yep. And
think so?
Brutus just shoots straight at them.
hold on. It uses its ability. It's the first time I actually get to use my ability because this one has slightly higher AC. I actually am able to use my. Oh wait, does this one not have it? Oh, it does. Okay, it uses. So I actually, Vorsha have this ability as a reaction to an attack. You can increase your AC, so more or less shield. They can use shield as an ability. So I actually the attack shoots it and it hits it, so it's like but doesn't seem to affect it, at least not that well. So I'm going to ignore that first attack. Sias, it's your turn, sir.
Oh, he's gonna have that till the end of
The round.
the round. You know what? I'm gonna step through. Oh, lighting hasn't updated. Is it meant to update?
No, it's because you turned around. Sorry, I'll fix you. Give
you
me a
have
second.
you have a 40 degree angle, 45-degree angle. Remember that?
Ah, there we go. Okay, that's fine.
Oh,
What
90 degree
are
angle.
the symbols on the map? Oh, never mind. Okay.
oh, by the
What?
way, I think I
What?
can see through his.
Nope,
cone
you're
of
supposed to.
vision.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to. He's emitting light.
Oh, okay.
What is that electronics thing, and what are the white symbols?
Perfect. So to touch on this stuff for you and for viewers, because I don't think you were on the call when I talked about these beforehand. So that white symbol is what's called a window. It's a newer feature on Roll20. So more or less, I'll describe what it is when you guys actually walk up to it, but it's something you guys can currently see through, but cannot currently go into. Imagine vents, right? And you'd have to make an electronics or strength check to be able to get those open, to be able to pass it into the vents that are there. As for the other weird yellow symbol, in the video game, there's like lots of wall safes and shit like that. So that's
Right,
effectively
yeah.
one of those. So where you can electronics check to see what's inside. I just have it so if you scroll over it, you can see what the hell it is, and you know the DC right off the bat. All right, go ahead, Tesh, your turn.
Well, seeing as that dude has AC boost right now, it might be better to try and burst for him. Huh? What's up?
Yeah, quick question, Scott. Which weapon does he even have? That may
Well,
be
I-
important.
No, I wouldn't have the flamethrower out. I would have put it on my back. 'Cause I
Vorsha.
want to. Oh, the
Yep.
Vorcha.
That's a really good question. I imagine you go diving through because the doors again opening slowly. It's like fuck this, and you imagine you literally because imagine a door that opens slowly from the center, right? So not like a Star Wars one where it's like 4 angles. It's just like open. The middle goes up and down respectively. You just say fuck this, and you literally put your hand on one of the things and hop over it to make sure you
Yeah.
can see on the inside. And then as soon as you hop through and you see it, you look and you're just like, oh shit. The thing is the thing had prepared, pulled out. It's beat up, but an ML77. missile launcher.
I fucking knew it. That's gonna be something big. You don't put a single enemy without a powerful weapon.
Okay.
Your turn.
Okay.
That's why I asked. By the way.
Yeah. I just want to quickly check something about how I get my powers back, because it matters what I do here. Whether I get my powers back on a short rest or long rest, because we haven't experienced.
Holy shit.
Shh.
Okay.
Powers. Okay, I get my powers back on a short rest. Okay, good. That's good. that.
You should disarm him.
Yeah, that's what
Kill
I
fast.
want. Disarm doesn't really work though, because unless you guys can get up and pick it up, he can just pick it up next.
Disarm him. Disarm him. Disarm him.
It will do literally nothing. He can pick it up and shoot.
Yes. Yes. All right, so
meta, but
go ahead, Tash. Otto is so
seeing
squeamish
he's got
right
the
now.
rocket launcher, I'm going to. Actually, know what?
Jake said, "Can I still get my shield out?"
Do I want to rush up and?
No, Scott. I know that. Fuck! I won't say anything.
Okay, I'm going to move to here.
Yep.
Oh wait, no.
Half
I forgot
speed.
I moved. All
So-
of this is half speed.
Yeah, because the gravity.
Oh, that's. I can go barely
Actually,
anywhere.
I will ask. He recognized the weapon, right?
Yes.
Because if he disarms him, should he roll for the
Bro,
mechanic of the weapon?
hold up. How is he going to disarm him?
Doesn't he have a skill or
Do you-
something?
look at
No.
the lines. This is his movement
I can't get to him.
because of the low gravity.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're in difficult terrain. I forgot.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, go ahead, Tash.
Okay.
So I can get to.
I got the lines for you.
I can get to there.
Okay.
And I'm going to use overload.
I imagine
again.
he yells "grenade launcher" and then just starts spreading out.
Yeah, I don't know. I probably don't know exactly what it is, but I can tell it's a boom thing.
Oh no, you're from the military. You know exactly
Oh,
what it is.
okay. Then I would yell at fucking grenade launcher scatter.
Well, missile launcher.
Oh, I don't know what type of damage it does. Okay. I'm gonna overload him. Just gonna try and do as much damage as possible in a short time.
Makes sense.
Okay. Don't die.
Otto's over there like freaking out. It's awesome.
I saw the damage of the thing. That's why.
That's why I'm not looking it up.
Ooh, that's
Nice.
sexy.
That is a
So
that is a nice
this creature
damage.
actually has shields. So first I have to take 3 to knock out his shields. So shields completely removed, and that leaves 8 left. And you fucking fry this thing with 8 damage. You
Did
do
he,
8.
I will say he does the save though. Remember?
What's save?
Dex.
Oh,
Sorry.
my apologies. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Unfortunately, as much as I would love to just do the damage.
No, you are fine, sir. So let us make that save. Did it roll whispered? Oh, it rolled whispered.
Yeah.
The roll actually passed, but because it was whispered, I have to reroll. Where are you? Because it was set to whisper from when I was doing initiatives. Here we go. Oh, all right. Well, I passed anyways. So I would have
fuck.
I passed before. I had a 15, but then I re-rolled because it was whispered. So does that mean I take
Okay.
0 damage or half damage?
Half.
So 5
still
against 3
primed.
takes. So he's still primed and he still takes 2 points of damage.
I'm also gonna put bonus action. Where is it? Pin down. And I'm going to place that like this, so that if he moves out of that spot or away from him, two of us can fire upon him.
Okay, cool. Beautiful. All right, Valavius, it's your turn. Make it count, baby. What weapon do you have?
As I said, the pistol.
Okay, you can double tap with that, though, which is nice.
Yeah, that's why I took it out.
The drone probably wouldn't be hindered by terrain, right?
Exactly correct, sir.
Flies. So first and foremost, is it even... Yeah, it's exactly in
nice.
range. So it will go into its face and bash. Not bash.
Oh.
Hey, listen, took away my bad roll. So, I unfortunately have only one detonate prepared at the moment. Actually, I used one, two. Okay, I used 2 tech points at the moment. Do I want to use a third one? Would do a lot of damage.
Rory gets to wear PJs at school today.
Actually, that was dumb of me. That was dumb of me. Scott, so I know that if I detonate, the range thing happens, right? Knowing that, I mean, it's retroactive because I forgot it. Like, does the thing damage?
Technically, your drone always takes the turn in a spot in initiative after you.
Thanks.
So technically, whatever you do would happen before the drone.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool. Thanks.
Scott is not listening right now. So
Sorry, go ahead.
Scott, because this is retroactive, and I'm sorry about this, but I would have, like, if I detonate, I know that it like does radius damage, right? So would it be possible for my drone to go after I detonate, or at least try to?
The drone moves on your turn before or after. That's your choice.
Okay, because reason why I'm asking is because I already rolled for the attack, but I forgot
The attack
that
will
it
still
has...
apply. Again, we're still kind of like learning, scraping our knees, but I won't allow a retro drone movement in the future. Okay.
Okay. Yeah,
Cool.
just I forgot that it has.
So do your turn, and let's see if it even matters.
Yeah, probably won't hit, but whatever. Yeah, that's my only detonate I have prepared.
Nice.
But it's a 19.
So I will tell you
fuck,
that a
you might need to lock
19
it.
with Jake's with 19 with
Yeah, I
Jake's thing
know.
missed before. The question is whether or not anybody in chat had given you
Probably
guys
not.
any luck
I
for you
don't
guys to
think
be able
so.
to hit it.
Nope.
Oh shit.
Do I?
You
I
still have
don't
your move
think-
action, sir.
No, I don't get that yet. All right. Unfortunate. Yeah, I knew it. I shouldn't have used it, but whatever.
'Kay.
Yeah, I will. He shouts that
You move 3 squares.
what's my movement? 12, so 6. Yes, we'll take cover from the big gun.
You can move one more if you want to make sure that you're
I
out of
mean,
range.
I don't know who's it aiming at, but
The further you are, the safer.
yep, fair enough.
Cool. Yeah, if somebody's a grenade launcher, you're gonna go diving. Okay, so that was Valavius's turn. That leads to my turn. So funny enough, these guys are usually almost like well, I'm not gonna say anything. So he's just going to make the attack with it.
So
go ahead.
I have to try to rules lawyer here, but it technically couldn't prepare an attack with this weapon.
I mean,
Is it the ML77?
So anything that is so the way that it works is you choose a target within 60 meters, so on and so forth. But what it does is it prepared an action because it heard all the fighting from before for when the door opened up. Just like you guys prepared an action for when the door opened up, even though you didn't see anybody on the other side. It was a mutually beneficial thing.
So
Now,
okay, go ahead.
I was going to say, I had already prepared to shoot through the door itself. So the fact that all of a sudden you guys are like diving through and running to the side and drones flying in and you're taking shots and running and so on and so forth doesn't change anything. I'm going to shoot my missile this way to explode in a 4 meter radius inside here, which is my original plan. So
There's no roll. It just hits that area.
It hits that area, but as I said, there is cover. So Jake has a +2 to his dexterity save as cover applies.
The reason why I'm rules lawyering is because it says
You're scared.
if you remain choose a creature within 60 meters that you can see and begin targeting.
Yeah. But so again, a launcher doesn't just have to choose a creature though. That he can also choose an object.
Yes, but first he had to see it. Secondly, he had to aim for 2 turns.
So he's aiming at the door. So again, this is already pre-planned 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago, whatever it was. The door, which is why I'm not changing my target to Sias or anything like that. I've aimed at the same spot the entire time.
Just
so Brutus
sure.
having to just continuing to stand there. Now, if Brutus also fled, that would have been a different conversation. But Brutus stood there, took the shots, and then, you can imagine he took a knee as the door is slowly opening up. Yeah. So he has +2 to his dex save, and otherwise he gets to make a save.
Also,
Jake,
I want
may
to
the dex
point
be with
out-
you. They took all the good rolls, though.
I only watched the weapon up because you said we are military people.
Yes, you're fine. You're fine.
Okay.
No problem, Tyler.
Too higher.
2 higher, so 19. You absolutely succeed. So you're going to take half damage. Are you ready?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
He's like, no.
That's a fuck ton of dice.
Do you understand now why I was trying to?
That's okay. 21 is not as bad as it could have been.
So
the
21 points of
shields take any?
damage immediately pops your shields, absorbing 15 points of damage for you. Or leaving you with 6 points of damage to your actual character. The good news is you can't
that's
just
not too bad.
instantly reload these things. These things take a whole action to reload, which means that was its turn. So it's like, and then because the door was like, you guys are on the other side of the door, and you press the button, it slowly starts opening up. And then as it slowly starts opening up, it gives you guys time to like climb or clamber through. And it comes through and just explodes on the other side. And Brutus, you can imagine, because he makes a save, he gets like thrown against the wall from the force of the attack, but he's not prone or anything like that. He's like, boom, fuck, as he takes the hit, or a what do you call your race equivalent of the word fuck? And now it's Brutus's turn. I imagine looking for some vengeance.
Yeah, 100%. I'm going to move. This thing is no longer primed, all right?
What thing?
No, it's still primed. He didn't detonate.
All right.
Yeah, you just can't see it because this thing's on the wrong
Sorry,
layer.
the
That's all.
square is high. Yeah. there
All
we
good
go.
now. It's my job to switch the each time. So remember, just 3 squares, Jake, unless you have a higher speed. So you're
Nope,
good.
I
Yep,
didn't move
perfect.
through, right?
Perfect.
Yeah. And I'm going to concussive shot.
Nice.
Nice.
Kaboom.
Also, if I wouldn't have healed and I would have been hit by that, I would have been downed.
It's a big boom. That's what it's
Yeah.
meant to do.
All right, that's an absolute hit. Doesn't matter what my AC is, baby.
Alright, so it does this damage 5, but then it does 6, and then it does another.
Why do you have advantage?
Loading the thermal clip in it, just I'll bloop it.
Oh, wait, what? That sounds cool. I want to hear what this
Yeah, that
this
does
is.
sound cool.
If Brutus puts it in, he gets an
When you make
advantage?
a ranged attack, you can expend a concussive charge. When you do so, the ranged attack gains advantage. If the attack is successful,
That's sick.
There's an extra 1d8, right? That's what it says.
Yeah, it's extra D8
bludgeoning.
Yep.
damage. Yeah.
Yep, and also click the D
nice.
lightning and then click on him.
So hold on. Does that mean this expends an entire thermal clip as part of this, or is that just flavor text?
I think it's just flavor text.
Okay, cool.
It doesn't specify that at all.
In
No,
the
it's
game,
fine.
it definitely doesn't. In
Per
the game,
short
it's like
rest,
the
right?
staple you fire like
Yeah.
crazy.
But again, in the game, it's because it's a special power. Right?
Yeah, I guess that's
But-
true.
Go ahead.
Right, so I now do what? It's lightning, is it?
Yep. So as he releases this concussive shot, let's flash back to a scene we talked about off cam, where like you could imagine Jake's character wasn't as useful in the last combat that we were in because Jake the PC didn't have all the abilities on his character sheet because it was made with Cell forever ago, and so Jake didn't realize he was missing powers. So it's the idea of like, next time he went on the ship, he like walked by his equipment where he saw his concussive rounds and his like shields generator sitting there in the equipment cabin that he totally forgot to bring with him. So you can imagine this time getting off of the ship, he remembered to load up his concussive rounds and his shield generator, which is why he has them this time around in combat. So I'm bringing this up because you can imagine as he like as that fucking shot goes off, that's where he kind of like shakes his head and kind of just climbs forward and through this thing as it's more open now than it was for Sias before. And he quickly like loads up a concussive round. Usually you give like a heads up, like concussive rounds, but his head's ringing and whatnot from the explosion. He just kind of like stumbles forward, loads the round, falls to a knee, takes the shot, and just releases it. As the round hits the person doing its normal damage, also blowing them backwards and off of their feet, discharging this huge jolt of electricity, harming both the drone in front of him for 10 points of damage and the creature itself, as it just gets completely fried by everything discussed. You were going to say something, Tesh?
Is it edified?
Oh, it's deadified.
Okay.
Okay,
Good.
so no
Okay.
save needed then. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, what that's fine. What I was gonna say is, would his shield be gone by now? Because he had a turn.
Who's shield? Sorry.
Well, the guy who's dead now, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah,
We'll
yeah.
say well, once this happens though, the guy drops. Is that there's nobody else around, right? That we
Correct.
can see with insight.
Correct.
All right.
God. We gotta
Brutus
get-
walks up to the vulture on the ground, takes out his pistol, and just unloads into it.
It's like
Like,
9 rounds.
he wastes the whole clip. Yeah.
Wait, Grishka? So
And
listen, I will-
he's out of breath. He's like,
You okay?
yeah. Well, thanks
Yeah.
to the Quarians, I guess.
that
Anyone need
moment
to chop up?
Valerius probably pops up with his head and like, is it dead?
It's dead. Anyone need to top up? Because I remember I can do Metagel better than anyone else. So if I activate Metagel, it does more.
So
You can say I'm hurt, but I don't ask you to yet.
Okay, if you don't ask for it yet, then I'll
Yeah.
wait.
I mean, don't we have like heads up displays that show the health or something like that?
Yeah, I'm asking who wants a top up rather than need, but I'm saying anyone need as if like it's just dialogue the way I'm speaking. I can see who's hurt. I just don't know if you want to top up or not. So,
Can I just
so-
point out real quick that Cell, not even being in this campaign, still tries to sabotage Jake's gameplay.
I assume we're out of combat now.
Yes.
Okay,
I'm just-
I'm gonna gather up what I can, what we dropped, and all that stuff. And he's like gonna go around and pick up the different pieces of equipment that the Vulture dropped.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up this thing in front of me. Is there any rounds left in it? Or has this guy any rounds left on him?
Which guy? You mean of his rockets?
Yeah.
No, only one rocket.
Oh, fucking course. But the rocket launch is still there. We can.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
but
taking the rocket launcher for
The,
sure.
the rocket
Rather
launcher is
than-
the rocket launcher from being fried. Like I said, it was beat to hell and so on and so forth. And then from the fry, from the discharge and everything on it, you can see that this thing is so beat up that like it's going to need to be repaired to be able to be used again. But it is still a fucking missile
That's
launcher.
good,
It just
yeah.
needs to be repaired. Yeah. All right, continue, boys.
Rather than go like taking my token and going all the way back up, what I would do is I'm going to pick up all the shit that's on the ground, or floating. No, it's not floating. It would all be on the bottom. It's low gravity. Anything that I can grab off the Vorcha that I think might be able to be broken down, and I'm just gonna dump it in the ship's airlock, ready for when we go back in. Just
I mean,
mean-
honestly, you had an Avenger. I think one of them had a basic pistol. Those are things that you don't really give a shit about.
We just-
None
we
of
can
them
break
up
it
there.
down there. We can break it
Later.
down there.
You guys can't break it down because Otto does not have a weapons. He's not trained in weapons. Yeah, he can only break down armor. And none of them were wearing armor. The only one that was wearing any amount of armor is this one bomb guy was wearing light armor, which Otto can't break down light armor. He can only break down medium and heavy.
In the while, whatever they do, can in the meantime do the electronics check.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, can I?
Oh,
in the
yes.
meantime do-
So just as a reminder, you can only break down when you have one of three proficiencies: weapons, armor, or tailor. Otto only has armor, which is medium and heavy armor for breakdown. So just so you're aware. Grabbing better things though would also be useful for the sake of selling for credits, but that's not worth it for like basic weapons. It's worth it for advanced weapons, which you haven't found
Okay.
yet. All right. So as for
Sorry,
you,
can we have a loot tab like for the ship so we can just put stuff in it?
again, you just put it on the ship tab itself.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Under the bio. Yep. All right. So back to you. So as you guys like coming in here and having this conversation, so I imagine, Sias, because you would have seen that shit beforehand, you're not going to go back and check over their bodies. As you guys are walking in and looking this over, and obviously you already grabbed the fire thing too. I imagine one of your characters, probably Brutus, walks over and picks up the missile launcher. Is like fucking thing and attaches it to the back of your armor, which weighs you down a good bit, but not to a point where you can't keep moving. That being said, Valavius, your character is going to start walking around, just trying to take a glance in the area. To describe this room, it's fucking filthy. This room is absolutely filled with trash. It's absolutely nasty, so on and so forth. Like this room is disgusting. It literally looks like Vorcha breed, sleep, eat, and birth here. Like it is nasty. It's so gross. But also coming off of this room, as you guys can see by walking around, there's a few different pipes, like areas that you could potentially look through. Now, an important thing to notice about these different pipes that you see is that unfortunately 3 of the pipes, I'll highlight them like this, are kind of small. Too small for your characters to be able to pass through, but something that a drone can easily fly through if need be, so long as you can actually get the damn vents open. Opening the vents requires a hacking or electronics check, or a strength check to just like smash them open. This vent over here, however, is large enough that if your character is relatively slender, you guys wear medium armor, not heavy armor, so it'll be fine. You can get through it, but you will be moving through it at a slow pace because it's kind of a tight squeeze if you wanted to try to pass through this vent, should you open the thing up. Or again, a drone can move through very easily. As for this little thing right here, part of like walking around the room, kind of investigating, so on and so forth, you eventually find that there's, like a wall safe embedded into the wall off to the side. Wall safes cannot be removed. If you can't open them, you can't get into them. It's like you can carry it away with you to try to open at a later date. So walking up to this thing and seeing it, you're like, well, the Vorcha, somebody else was too dim to find it, and the Vorcha are too dumb to open it. So let me see if I can open this thing up. This is an electronics check for you, sir, using your hacking tools. You are more than welcome to make your roll.
Trying to find the there. Just trying to check if I get a plus or something to break the system. with the hacking
You do
tools.
not. I have actually in your not under macro, sorry, under the journal. If you go under DM stuffs as a tab, there's
Mhm.
a player basic stats thing, which is
Okay.
great, and it also allows for you to see like how your stats kind of work. But anyways, keep going.
Okay. Right. Okay. Control.
Damn.
Nice. Absolutely annihilate the roll, sir. Kudos. That being said, sorry, I'm actually just opening something else up for myself. So that being said, you end up opening this thing up. Opening it up, you come to realize it is 500 credits are inside there, I believe is the number. I had to refresh roll 20. 500 credits inside there.
Cool. Nice.
You grab it.
Yeah, just gonna pocket them.
Cool. So you grab that. We'll just, again, throw it into the group
Yeah.
thing or whatever, and we'll keep going. Do you want to go and try to look into any of these other tunnels to see if you can open those up?
Sure, I could do that. I mean, would I know if it's easier to, at this point, hack them or just break them down?
I will tell you, the DC. So kind of like, you don't need to make an engineering check. I think your skill's high enough. Looking them over, you would see, be like, it looks like it's probably easier to hack just because of how skilled I am versus like somebody trying to break it. What does this mean? The DC is the same for both, but the modifier is greater for the electronics than it is for the strength. It's
Okay,
strength,
fair
not
enough.
athletics. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, then it's way easier.
You can only see a third of the
Cool.
room, to answer your question, Ash, because they're using flashlights. So it's how they orient their characters to see whether or not they can see other stuff.
Yeah, I can just do this. There you go.
Like I can do that.
Cool.
It's really cool because we can actually spin our mini around and it shows the flashlight moving around.
Yeah.
Spin me round, round, baby, round.
right.
Okay. 16. I'm just gonna
16?
roll them all
Yep.
together.
So which one? Where did you start?
I guess the closest one to me.
Okay, cool. So you unlock that one. Next.
Cool.
We'll
Just
go
gonna do
clockwise.
Yeah.
Yep, not a problem. As a matter of fact, hold on a second.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. With that other one, you actually, with that 26, you actually unlock this one, and because you rolled so well, you're actually pretty sure you understand their protocols now. You have an advantage for the rest of the rolls.
Nice.
Yeah.
At the best moment.
Yeah. I appreciate you trying to expedite, though. Expedite,
There
sorry.
you go.
Yep, you unlock that one, and finally one more.
Oh, there's 4. I didn't see the 4th one.
You're fine.
Cool.
And so you unlock all of them. Opening them, as you guys know, is if you just click on it, it opens and allows for pass through. But now you're not supposed to be able to pass through most of them. If you guys wanted to, you could choose to crawl through this one. But it is important to know. Oh, fuck. I forgot. I didn't do this for you. This is my mistake. I was half asleep when I made this, again, like 3 days ago. This room looks like it's a room that just kind of stops there. That's actually not what it is. Give me 1 second. It's supposed to go like this. I usually do this for the sake of confusion, so PCs don't get annoyed.
There you go.
Yeah. That's a door right there. So usually when it's chopped up like that, that's a door.
Oh, I
Yeah,
assume
my-
the door is.
I didn't
apologies.
realize that.
I assume the door is completely trashed then.
It is trashed, but it can be strength open or engineering opened if you needed to. I'm sorry, I forgot to state that earlier.
Well, then why he's doing that stuff, I might have a look at the door. I'm not the best at it, but I'm okay.
Sure. So yep, you go ahead and make that check.
Nope.
You look at it and you're just like, more or less, you look at the door and you come to the conclusion, this thing's fucking toast. The only way we're gonna get this open
It
is if
got
like
hit
we
by
rip
the
it
overload
open.
as well, so it's like it's fried.
Yeah, even though it was damaged, the systems are fried as well. Exactly. So you're just gonna have to rip this thing open. You think maybe if you and Brutus work together, you guys would be able to rip it open. So whoever has the higher stat, if they want to roll with advantage, I think you guys both have a 13. If one of you guys want to roll strength with advantage, you might be able to rip it open. Go ahead, Tesh. And Ano,
I think you want to do the check, not me. I only have +1.
they both,
Yes, I will.
you all have a 13.
Oh, really?
Mm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so just strength, straight strength.
Yes, sir.
What about athletics?
For breaking objects, it's strength, not athletics.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
With an 18, you're able to successfully rip the door open. Ooh, shit. There we go. With 18, you're able to successfully. That was the wall moving. You're able to successfully rip the door open. So you are.
Just
You'll
rips
get
the
there
door-
eventually, Scott.
Rips the
Okay.
wall open, gets sucked into space.
And of course, you see a door on the other side, which again, I'm just going to fix the dynamic lighting for that one too, to make sure that it looks like a door. So there's a door on the other side. The other one's not as beat to shit. It is going to be much more easily opened. But while we're here, while you guys are actively spending not a small amount of time ripping this door open and so on, God damn it, roll 20. Just fucking move.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
right
it's real
clicking and
laggy
moving,
right now.
and it's just like, it's been like this for me for fucking weeks, like I don't know, months at this point. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. It's making me. I've seriously, jokes aside, looked into replacing roll 20 as my option. I'm doing it for multiple reasons, but
You
it's
don't
fucking
don't you
frustrating.
use a Mac?
No, I'm on a PC, dude.
Oh, okay.
All right. So, anyways, back to Valavius. You were able to pop the locks on all of those. One of them you guys could crawl through if you wanted to. The benefit you don't know. The other three you would have to send a drone through, a recon drone. Now, again, I hate the fact that your drone can only be usable for 1 minute. That bugs me out. And then I found out afterwards it's because Drone Jockey gets another ability instead. What I would say, because I don't want to screw you over, if you want to take your drones and disable their additional features, meaning like it can't have, you disable its weapons, you disable its shields, stuff like that, I would gladly allow you to take your recon drone and make it last 2 minutes instead of 1, giving you time to like explore more rather than like, oh, I have to use all of my class features just to go and look down one tunnel. You know what I mean? I would gladly do that so you don't get screwed.
I mean, yeah. Does the recon drone even have a weapon?
It does.
Oh, yeah,
it's just a
it does,
shitty
yeah.
one.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's the point of it is not being seen anyway. So shooting would be counterproductive. As such, I will gladly take that opportunity. Now, regarding that question, it's also because I have 2 expenditures left, so a total for 4 minutes. So I probably won't be able to research all 3.
Actually,
The
you
question,
probably could. You probably can with one.
Remember you can dash, so
I have no idea how big this
It dashes at full speed and it has a really high speed.
How much time do we have time for the long rest before
we have. They don't know where we are, at least as far as we know. So
Okay.
before we set the ambush and set off like them to follow us, we could technically probably go back to the ship and rest for a bit. Yeah,
Okay,
Oh my
then
God, that's 20 is-
we probably want to explore as much of this place as we can before we rest, so we're as geared up for that fight as possible. Though.
So
100%. Tess,
I
can you
will-
roll
That
the
is-
advanced Medi-Gel for
That
me?
is again a hard
Yep.
maybe. They're actively searching for you. You might not have the
Yeah,
opportunity for 8 hours of fucking sleep. So it's a matter of exploring, finding out what inside this facility you could potentially use to your advantage to be able to pull that shit off. A long rest is again very unlikely. A short rest is very likely. All right. Cool.
Gonna-
There you go. How's that? How's that for you? I gave myself 4 and gave you 11.
Appreciate it.
well, gonna use
And so that uses your Metagel, by the way, just so you know.
Yeah.
Cool.
yeah. So I'm gonna for sure use. I mean, we have unlimited Metagel on the thing anyway at the moment. So yeah, recon drone. Here it is. Oh, why is everything red? Is it because of
Okay, I'm getting so
Infrared
frustrated.
vision.
Roll 20 is moving so slow right now. It's like I'm getting fucking anxiety because like I'm clicking things, and no exaggeration, 13 seconds later, something like if I literally on my scroll wheel scroll to move four squares on my screen, about 8 seconds later it moves, and then about 4 seconds after that, the pieces move as well. It is.
Yeah, I can.
Roll20 needs to fix their shit.
Yeah, I mean it's also probably because you have so much. Like you have zoom, you have I don't know.
No,
nothing else is lagging. Literally nothing else is lagging.
Roll20 itself.
Yeah. Anyway, to not get hung up on this.
Yep.
I would of course deploy a drone, and yeah, I guess in the meantime search the rest of the station with the others. So it's basically, I mean, nothing stopping the drone from acting on its own while we move.
So to answer your question, by the way, why is it that everything turned red? They actually have something called infravision.
Yeah.
Allowing so that's not working. The flip's not working. Allowing it to see inside of darkness as well. So
Cool.
Why don't we go ahead and make one of the drones start moving?
Yep.
I'm going to try to play along.
16.
I have to be able to move your drone to other areas. I'm so sorry. Give me a second. I'm trying. Again, I'm having anxiety at the moment.
Oh wait.
But you can't though, because there's walls. So I have to, because you can't fly through like walkways, right? All right. So anyways, your drone, I imagine you walk up to things same as beforehand. You're trying to be efficient with your time. So you probably literally bring your mini to like right here, your character, and deploy the drone right into the spot right here. And that's where you start your movement. A drone is what speed, sir?
I mean, honestly, it's probably better if I started from here because I'm much slower than the drone. So it's
well, no. You would walk over and you trigger the
Oh,
drone into the tunnel, right? So what's the speed of the drone? Is it 16?
Yes.
Okay.
Fly. Of course.
Yep. And it doesn't have reduced speed, so.
Zoom.
So if it's 16, so I can absolutely, it can with a dash, abso-fucking-lutely make it all the way in. So the drone flies through to over here, to where the tunnels are. From here, it just keeps flying through until eventually. Do you have your invisibility ability on?
Yes, of course.
So that means that you have. Can you go ahead and do me a favor and roll stealth with advantage?
Uh-oh.
Just making. Oh shit! I closed it. Fantastic. Okay, give me a second. Sorry.
Yep, you're good.
Just double checking also what invisibility does.
Gives you stealth with
Just to-
advantage.
Yeah, I mean just because Pathfinder plus 10, you know, it's
Yeah, all it
Reminds
does
us-
in 5e is give advantage.
cool.
Pathfinder's plus 20, plus 40, depending if you're moving or standing still.
Yep. So it's stealth.
Yeah, you crush it. Absolutely crush
Damn.
it. So as the drone moves into the area, which oh, it's so laggy for me. Okay, there we go. I did it. Just to get to here, I'm going to show you the movement in 1 second. You would have deployed it like inside here, so it would have gone. And this is a whopping 22 out of its potentially 34 movement. It immediately flies to the tunnels, slows down, looks, and
32.
sees 32 movement. 32 movement. It sees pyjacks inside there. Now, pyjacks are monkey rats that exist inside the Mass Effect universe that are fucking Krogan hate pyjacks because they can survive in a ridiculous number of environments similar to Vorsha. Krogan fucking hate them so much so that to Krogan, calling people pyjacks is one of their worst insults that they can do. Right? So you can imagine with a Krogan at one point in time having this facility, pyjacks being here makes sense. But as it slows down, then flies into the tunnel, why don't you go ahead and scroll over that symbol you see over there?
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh,
Space monkeys.
So chat did not. There's 1,500 credits sitting inside this this tunnel, and in the area where the pyjacks have kind of kept them. They've collected them over the years.
Oh, I love them.
Are you sure
And
they're
so-
not called magpies?
And so you're able to pick that up. But one of the other things you're able to do is you get that and then move down as all one move as your dash action, go over, interact with object to pick it up, and then eventually stop at one square next to it. As you can see, oh, that's where the other tunnel leads to. So I need you to roll stealth with advantage for me a second time.
Cool.
I'm now imagining the Pyrex just batting at his drone in the air. It's like, no.
They legit can attack. They can attack. Like, his drone's a wimp. A 14. Ooh, I'd offer free to luck it, but you don't have luck. So the good news is a 14 beats the Pyjack's perception.
I was gonna say if
By the way, I'm not sure if anyone is noting them, but I'm just putting the credits on my character because.
Oh yeah, that's fine. We can worry about that later.
Yeah,
we're
and
on
I
mission.
assume I will use a lot of custom stuff anyway for you. Anyway, cool. So I just get to fly back, I guess.
Yep, you fly to the square immediately beneath Brutus, and that's the end of round 2.
Ooh, nice. Oh, I can't move.
Oh, sorry, I have to do it for you. Sorry, I almost got one, but I didn't put enough snap into what I did.
Oh, okay. So those two things. So this one leads also to that in that direction.
Exactly that, sir. Yep.
Okay.
So it
well,
saves you
gives me
time. Yep. Cool. So
Move.
if you had said any other drone in there, because like you got here faster and just had another drone deployed, another drone would have not been able to make a stealth check going through the tunnel that you went through originally, but would have been allowed to from the other one because of like how they were arranged. They would see you go through one tunnel but not the other one. So I just had like little environmental stuffs. Anyways, so that's round 2. Round 3, it can start making its way into this tunnel over here. So give me 1 second to plot this out and then I'll move you. So with the dash action, so it literally goes over next to Brutus. So you can imagine it just like drops the credits right there. But, you know, again, we can just put on your character sheet for simplicity.
Yep.
32 stops you here. Can you bring your drone to where I have my thing stopped? And then I will move on from there in a second.
Yep.
Thank you.
There you go.
I'm going to show it so chat can see. All right, your next turn, you can move to here, which is the end of where you can move, and then I have to have you do something. So that was round 1, 2, 3. This is round 4. For this round, I need you to go ahead and roll for me a survival check as your drone to navigate the tunnels, because there's a lot of tunnels in there.
Okay. I don't think it uses my stuff.
No,
It
he
does
said
not.
as the drone. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And if it was your advanced drone, it would get your proficiency bonus, but unfortunately it uses
fuck.
its own. Bro.
Yeah, Eric did.
Yeah, I realized the last moment.
Yeah, no, I do that all the time. Oh!
It's a recon drone. It knows its stuff.
Okay. So natty 20, what I'll do is I'll make
You
it so
get a
you
lot
quicker.
of 20s on rerolls. I've noticed every time you reroll, you get the 20s.
Yeah,
the Eric's working for you.
I won't lie, like the rerolls from math and whatnot have been bugging the shit out of me. So I was going to add a whole extra round to how long it takes to fly. So this is the rest of round 4, gets you to here. You can't actually move it. Get you to here. So I'm going to make it so that literally, oops, sorry. You're able to get in here.
there's
Now,
a
hold
wall.
on. You're going to stop right. I got you. You're going to stop right here. Did my thing fuck up? Hold on. Dynamic lighting. Oh, yeah. I have you just a little bit off right here. I'm going to stop right here.
Okay.
At this point in time, once again, I need you to go ahead and make me a stealth check. Unfortunately, you do not have advantage on this roll.
Oh, okay. So I get disadvantage. It's interesting. Uh-oh.
I think it's more whatever it can see infrared.
It's exactly what it is. What it can see infrared, but it doesn't matter. This thing, as it slowly moves out into the area, it notices that there are turrets inside there.
Oh,
now
shit.
This is effectively a hidden. You can imagine a smuggle hole, a small what's the word I'm looking for here? Docking bay. You guys didn't even notice when you're looking at this thing beforehand. It's like effectively like a smuggle hole or a hidden docking bay on the bottom of the facility that happens to be over here, with 2 still active, albeit beat up turrets that can see in infrared that are there scanning around. But the drone notices them as it's flying and stops. Why don't you go ahead and take your cursor and look around that room for a second?
I saw the the Roman helmet.
Yep.
If you can
And then-
disable that that
Oh,
security system,
shit.
we could hide there pretty effectively.
Okay, there's also pretty nice helmet in there.
Yeah, I think I think if you can disable those turrets, moving the ship in there might be the best case scenario if we're trying to hide.
The ship's
would
too big,
probably give
unfortunately,
us-
for that. That's more for a
Yeah,
smaller
yeah.
transport.
I
Oh,
wasn't-
really? Okay.
I was about to say it's probably too like from I don't see everything, but it looks too. Also,
Yeah.
like
You guys
said
have a
in
borderline frigate. What's up?
Would they still even see the drone? Because I mean, it's not warm, right?
The drone, of course, is
It's
warm.
Stealth is the
Ah,
issue.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So you succeed. I have to finish making the movement. So you
Mm-hmm.
succeed and are actually able to fly in from where you were, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then are able to fly over to grab one of these two objects. Now, I will tell you first, you want to get the Omnigel first, obviously, because the Omnigel is smaller and easier to get. So it's going to fly over and grab the Omnigel, no problem.
Mhm.
So it kind of comes in from boom, boom, and will end its turn literally right next to the helmet.
I'm not sure I fully care about the Omnigel if it's
Well, the only reason why it matters is because your natty 20 on the stealth check already applied. You've already succeeded. You already got
Okay.
it and were able to get over there. Now, this is where the issue matters, where it matters, because
helmet
you had
is heavy.
succeeded, but now the helmet is larger, heavier, more obvious. Now you have to roll to get this thing back out with
Listen,
the helmet still on you.
The drone can just wear the helmet and fly.
R2D2 that shit. So I need one more stealth check for you from this drone.
Still at normal?
Yeah, no disadvantage or anything like that. The drone's
Okay.
smart.
Yeah, this is
You
where
just
it
don't get
is.
your advantage even though you're invisible.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Otto, you're crushing it. All right. So that was round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Round 7 gets you back to. God damn it. This fucking thing is so laggy. Oh my god. Try not to freak out, Scott.
Center yourself.
I'm trying really hard not to freak out on roll 20.
You always do. So by the way,
Okay.
so this is
So this is 7 gets you to here.
mhm.
And then you can start moving from there. Where it is that you would go next. You can measure that out for where 8 is. Calm down. Calm down. Roll 20 sucks. Calm down.
Yeah, I mean it's one round. If it's the same spot, it's one round to get back
This
to where it
is-
was.
Nope. 9 gets you to
Oh,
here.
wait, yeah. Cool.
And then that gets you to what is it? 10 gets you up to, here, whatever, to give Valavius the item.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of drops the items there.
Yep.
And this right here, so you
Oh.
guys can see it over on your regular map.
I can't move the drone out, by the way. Oh, actually, I
got you.
can. Oh, yeah, I had to hit that particular spot.
Now it's round 11. If
Mhm.
you want to go investigate the other one.
Yes, though we can go through it in first person, it is invisible. So yeah, the drone can do its thing.
Okay.
So,
Yep. Well, you go ahead. Can you keep moving or no? Okay, you can. I thought so.
yeah, and just what did I say? 12. So 20 left.
No. Don't, it's not that long.
Oh, okay.
Yep, you're good. So,
Oh.
and kind of stop right here,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll describe.
Nice. So, oh, interesting. Yeah, I guess
You
you.
can go over one more if you'd like. Okay. So immediately upon flying into this room for round 11 for you, immedly in flying into this room, you could see that this is where a whole bunch of like crates and what is it? There's crates, there's random wires on the walls, there's all sorts of shit that's going on inside here. It looks like somebody's done some sort of work down here, but you can't really make out what it is. The drone doesn't have enough detail in it to really explain to you what it is. Definitely something that's potentially worth further investigation. But there's like wires hanging out of the walls and a whole bunch of like jury rigged shit going on. You just wish you can get more detail to really see what the hell it is. It is worth exploring for a 12th round if you wanted to go in a little bit further.
Yeah. So 3. Oh.
You find another wall mount happens to be inside there. So again, another object worth going in to investigate further. And you can continue to see exactly what I described beforehand. More of like the wires hanging out of the walls, devices inside there, a bunch of looks like crates that were put in there. But one of the things you also notice as the drone is heading back at round 13, as it like gets back to maybe about right here, about to go inside the tunnel.
Oh, wrong tool. Okay.
If you notice, there's like a weird little what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of cutoff here. This right here used to be at one point in time a door, but it looks like that door has since been sealed off for whatever reason, which is why you would have to kind of like go through a tunnel to investigate this further. But to be clear about something else entirely, there is also still another tunnel that if you ending your rounds right here would have been fine for, what did I say, ending 12, I think was there, or 13, sorry, ending 13 was there. You can actually go a little bit further.
Yep. Gonna go up. 1, 2. There you go.
There's a door over here, so you can potentially continue kind of like searching through if you wanted to. But an important thing to note about the door that's over here is you get noticing right where you are, just immediately looking at the equipment in here. This is the engineering area. This is the area where the ship would have its ability to kind of like control its what's the word we're looking for here? To control whatever like heat sources or whatever they might have, to control like this is like where all the systems of the overall facility would be able to be controlled. That's what you're seeing in here. Cool? Cool. Okay. Would you have it at the end of round 13 opening the door to explore further, or return to you?
If it can, do so.
Okay. So at the end of round 13, it opens up this door right here. And so now it's round 14, and it's able to start moving. Unfortunately for you, there are Vorsha inside there. And so with round 14 kind of like starting up, these creatures are going to roll initiative as you have to for your drone.
Why?
Because they're going to... roll your stealth.
Advantage?
Yes.
Cool. No, I don't think I will.
Nope, you're good. Yep, they don't notice you. You can spend round...
I don't think I will.
You spend round 14 moving around the room. So just to move you across a little bit so you can see a little bit more. You do happen to notice a couple of other things, like, hey, look at that. Another wall safe happens to be inside here. Also, if you want to look underneath where the dice rolled, or at least it did on my screen, and scroll to that top left-hand corner, the drone also notices something else.
Yeah, the M8 Avenger 1.
Yep, there is an Avenger. I'll get to what one means afterwards. We had a chat right before the stream. I set this up before we had our chat, so we'll go over that afterwards. But you see there's an Avenger there, which even the drone with a quick scan of it can see that it's been modified slightly. So there is an Avenger that happens to be sitting there. There's more, engineering shit that happens to be here. And finally, one more door, which you can open up at the beginning of round, or partway through round 15.
Oh, this is just an alcove. Okay.
Yep, so round 15, opening up this other door over here.
Man, the Vorsha must be freaked out that stuff just opens.
Is opening and closing like... roll me another stealth check with advantage.
But
sorry, go on.
By the way, what are these Vorsha armed with?
Typical trooper Vorsha.
Okay. 14.
14 passes, they don't notice you.
Station's beat up to shit enough that stuff randomly falls off or opens all the time.
But you can see a hum of... you can see light on the consoles. This does have power. You can still potentially interact with these terminals here. However much, you don't know yet. But one of the Vorsha is literally like at one of the terminals playing with it mindlessly. Doesn't have no idea what it's doing. You know what I mean? It's like
Light.
watching a 2-year-old play with your PlayStation controller. It's just funny.
And then it
Anyways,
beats you in like Need for Speed or something.
there is technically another door over here if you wanted to open it.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Hey.
I assume
So
I
this is-
couldn't grab the.
No,
the
no, no,
weapon.
no. It's
Yeah.
it's something that large you wouldn't be able to do without them automatically knowing where you are. So,
Mhm.
anyways, you open this door, and as soon as you open the door, the Vorsha, of course, freak out seeing it.
The
you
third
can
door
spend-
opening.
You can spend the rest of round 15 kind of like, moving about as far as this right here. But it's important to note that once again, you do have, give me a second. I have to adjust this.
So are the Vorsha just sitting in darkness?
Yeah, more or less, they can see in darkness though,
Okay.
so it's okay.
Okay. Fucking space goblins.
Yeah. Space goblins that rapidly evolve to attacks.
So yeah, you do see, sir,
I'm moving
that
in
there's
case you don't mind.
a door. Well, if you go back up a bit,
Oh,
that there
sorry.
was a door that you flew by. But another thing to note at the end of your round 15 is that seeing the door open up, the Vorsha are now interested and are coming out to see what the hell's going on. Like, ah?
Mhm.
Okay. And they're almost it's almost like they're moving down towards where you guys are. Roll 20, stop breaking on me. All right, cool. Now you can start moving down
So-
if you'd like.
So is the door here, you mean?
Yep, it's right above where one of the Vorsha kind of like follow behind you too.
Okay.
That door, by
Interesting.
the way, looking at it as you flew by, had no power.
Cool. Yeah, so I assume I wouldn't even be able to. Okay. Okay, so gonna follow down.
Yep.
Oh, hello
You
there.
see another Vorsha. Roll me a stealth at advantage, please.
I'm assuming he's telling us what's happening, by the way.
All of it, of course.
Yeah,
Ooh,
sir.
14.
I'm gonna-
Gonna make it. So 3 Vorsha with shitty weapons.
Okay.
I'm gonna get ready just to shoot down this way if something appears.
So wait, it was 14.
Yeah, there we go.
14.
Between the flies and roll 20 not working, I am
22.
on the edge
You're
right now. I am
having a stressful morning.
I'm not even lying. I literally just want to walk away and start punching walls. Like I am on the verge of fucking
You need
breaking
a
down as a
stress ball.
human. No, not a stress ball. I need a fucking punching bag. I'm on the verge of breaking down as being a fucking human with dignity. Like it's so frustrating. It's a website. Work.
You have dignity?
Good point.
Oh, there's a wall here. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so yeah. it
Oh.
would have-
Oh my god. I
I
entirely forgot
imagine
about
you're going to
something.
advise us to look at a different door.
I entirely forgot about something, which is really funny. My brain's not working. Let me just. When you had rolled that nat 20 for the survival check, you actually would have noticed there was another tunnel that your thing could have flown through when it came back with
Oh.
the helmet before.
Okay.
So you have two choices because I entirely forgot about this. One, you would have spent 3 more rounds beforehand to go down that final tunnel.
Mhm.
Or so you actually only have 1 round left with your drone. Or sorry, this is your last round with your drone. Or 2, no, we never went down that tunnel. Who cares what's on the other side of it?
No, of course I want to know. And I mean, I'm pretty sure I made the whole round at this point.
Okay,
So,
cool.
Yeah.
So I do apologize about that. That's on me. So that being
And I
said,
believe this is my penultimate turn because it was like from up here. I did staggered movement, but from up here it was like 32, so I would have 1 movement left.
so I do have to say that this would have transpired when your drone still had the helmet. So this is going to be a normal
Yeah.
stealth, not an advantage stealth check.
Oh, okay.
Could it have
Oh,
left
it's-
the helmet in the junction to pick up on the way back?
It would require additional navigation.
Okay, never mind then.
Okay. Stealth. Okay. I
Okay.
think it's enough.
It's successful. You can go ahead and inside here, you notice that there are, as you fly into it, I'll let you go ahead and do so. You notice that there are 2 more pie jacks, but also more importantly, as you fly in.
Oh. Money.
There's another 1,500 credits inside there too.
This drone has proven very fruitful.
This one.
Yes.
Drones are the future.
And more or less what it would have flown. So when it was at that area that you were at just 2 seconds ago, more or less right outside the door that you guys are in front of, it more or less just kind of like burns up and disables. And
But
just
I
kinda,
was saying,
falls apart.
like, at the door, it would have one more round. Because it was at 19 at this point, then. If it had...
Oh,
like,
sure. That's fine.
But I believe you're probably what's it called? I did the round anyway, I think, so. I don't know if there's more to see in the last round.
Okay.
By the way, would you guys have like lit off a flare or something like that in the room where you currently are? Because like instead of like walking around this like trash room with flashlights.
100%.
All right, cool. Why don't we go ahead and do that? Why don't we just say like you just like drop the fucking
Yeah, that's probably
flare
a good
inside
idea,
here?
honestly.
Cool.
I imagine there's no lights to turn on.
Not currently, unfortunately.
So I would have had one more turn. I guess I would have flown downstairs. So I was here. Sorry.
Yep.
This is important.
So this is the door we need to worry about.
here.
He would have been telling us what he's seeing.
Yep.
This is the door we need to be worried about things coming through, right?
Oh, this is interesting. Okay, I thought it would actually end here.
Scott?
Well.
And there's a stairwell. 1 second, Tesh. And there's a stairwell finally. And then literally as it's coming around a corner and sees a stairwell going upstairs, literally as it sees that, the thing burns up and disappears. Okay, to answer your question, Tesh, he had seen a bunch of Vorsha around, but like they weren't really doing anything. But unfortunately, as it was like opening doors and flying, the Vorsha were like, huh? And started like following where the fuck that was. So now you guys know that he more or less herded the Vorsha to the other side of this door right here.
Do we have any grenades?
It's 3 Vorsha to the north in total.
You do have grenades.
Oh,
Also,
did we get to restock grenades? That's right.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay. Oh, fuck yeah.
Also, just out of safety, because I don't want those fucking monkeys, space monkeys, magpies, things to come after us. I unlocked it. Can I just lock the airway?
Yeah. Yep.
Cool.
That's not an issue. I mean, you can imagine they can get through it anyways. But yeah.
Yeah, not gonna make it so easy.
Yep, I gotcha. You lock everything back up. And you can easily unlock it again in the future if you wanted to.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So moving on. You guys go up to the door and prepare yourselves for breaking through. Because you're aware that there are bad guys out there, you can go ahead and roll your initiative now.
Oh, yeah.
To like prepare yourselves for it. And then I imagine same as beforehand, you guys are going to plan to, as soon as the door pops open.
Oh,
I'm gonna leave.
Nice. Imagine as soon as the door pops open, you're going to want to kind of like jump out there right into action.
Oof.
yeah.
Jake, you can go. Like, you can take my position. I probably will be always the third one.
Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm literally, if it seems like I'm doing nothing for 10 seconds, it's because I'm just trying to move the map a little. Like,
Should drink a tea. It's relaxing.
You need something to lower your stress.
yeah,
You know that
I
your
need.
camera's still out, Tash?
Pardon?
Oh, that reminds
Do
me.
you know
My
your
heat.
camera's still out?
Oh, no, I didn't. Thank you.
That reminds me.
My bad.
Thank you for saying that. I have the high heat warning thing.
Scott, I warned you.
Yeah, that was hours ago. You think I remember that shit? Right now, I'm stressing the fuck out about other stuff.
I assumed you would set up something to cool it down.
I ain't got nothing. I gotta buy something.
Let's see.
Oh, so you have 2 actions then, Tesh.
Yes. I also have Inferno grenades and know that fire stops them from healing.
I mean, it's
Okay.
which weapons did they have? Like just normal pistols and whatnot.
Like basic Avengers and pistols and shit like that,
Yeah,
or
so
just
I
their
will-
claws.
Yeah, I would warn you, like they are like
Basic
relatively
equipment.
simple armed, just so we don't burn our big stuff.
That's true. But I mean, what?
Okay.
How many are there?
3 to the north.
3 that he's noticed. Yeah.
Oh, that's not too bad. Okay, maybe I won't use a grenade. Maybe I might just.
And they are fairly like one is like more like closer to us, while the 2 others are at the end of the hallway. I mean, they probably moved at this point, but maybe
Yeah.
bunched up, but they are not together, or at least the last I saw them. Though I will
Where's my-
say, Valevis will say there might be some coming from the south because the drone wasn't able to reach upstairs. So I
Yeah.
don't know what's there.
When combat starts, they might come that way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make it so I don't have a weapon out yet, so I can use my item interaction to choose which weapon is best for when I open the door, because I'll know what the situation is once I open the door.
Yeah, they should be. Just so you know, I can ping it for you. On the the last one I saw, one should be about here. Do you see the ping?
Yep.
While the other 2 were up here, roughly.
They've definitely moved since then, but that's good to know.
Yeah.
So I'm most likely going to be having my phase 10 out, but just in case.
Okay, so free action, you open the door. Move action, you immediately start moving out. You said you have specifically your phased in out. I thought you were talking about a grenade before.
No, I said deliberately I don't have anything out at the moment, so I can use my item interaction based on what I see when I get out there.
Oh, so why don't you have somebody else open the door for you?
Oh, I guess I will do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
probably would.
Valavius will step up. Oops, sorry, Valavius steps up and here or whatever. And pings the door open for his item interaction out of turn or whatever, which
Okay.
or triggering
So-
the
Yeah, like,
initiative. And then you
Ish.
go.
Yeah.
Is this tough terrain or it's still? Oh, it's gravity
Everything is because of
yeah.
gravity, yeah.
So.
Oh, there goes gravity.
Oh wait.
Oh, you
I'm
gotta
an
you
idiot.
turn.
Wait,
Yeah.
no, I'm an idiot because I needed to turn. There we go. Okay.
And you obviously would look that way because that's where you're told bad guys are. So
Yep.
so you step out and
Ah.
immediately you see they're all happen to be right there.
Oh, in that case, you know what? I think it might actually just be better to use a grenade to just. I have one more still, so I'm going to hit them with an Inferno grenade.
You say one more, but you would have recharged after last after the Geth situation, so should be
Remember,
back.
I
to
have-
at the moment,
Scott, I have 2 grenades.
Yeah.
That's my
Oh.
max.
Oh, I understand that. My apologies. You mean one more after this. Gotcha.
Yes,
oh, yeah. At the moment, we can just resupply at the ship.
exactly. So I'm going to.
Let's have fun.
Exactly. Why is Inferno grenade disappeared from my what? Oh no, there it is.
I was like, what are you talking about? Cool. So
And I'm doing it like here because that way the other one has to do it to get through to us. There's
Yeah,
a
'cause you're
barrier of fire essentially.
your tactical area is a 6-meter thing. So yeah, it's fire. Do I have a fire one? I do not. Okay. So it's just
Yeah.
let me just draw a
And then
square
you had
of
it exactly right. I'm going to do bonus action,
map.
tactical area, and I'm going to put. Oh, I'm going to put that. Why can't I? Oh, I have the wrong cursor. I'm going to put that here, and it's pinned down. So let me ping that just to make sure it's in chat and get used to doing that. Spell pin down.
Okay. And then throwing that on the object layer, so the map layer. Boom. So perfect. All right, so you throw the grenade. I have pinned down, makes it so I have disadvantage on my saving throw.
No, pin down means if they try and leave the zone.
Oh
tool does
yes,
get to
I remember
attack.
now. Cool.
Yeah.
So I have to make 2 dexterity saves.
Correct. Well, that one makes it. That one fails it.
So
Is
I
that a
take
bonus action to pin down?
3 and 6 respectively.
Pardon me? Bonus actions. Yeah, it's a bonus action. And
Right,
I have unlimited of them.
You still have another action, right? Because you're all.
Yep, I do.
So he
You're
stepped
right.
out there. He pins them down while throwing a grenade out there, which goes off, burning 2 of them, one more than the other, stopping them from being able to heal. And then at the same time, brings his face in round and
I'm going to burst fire on the 2 that are already on fire.
Makes sense.
Try and nuke them if I can, just to get this over with. Why? Oh, why isn't it letting me click anything?
Everybody is having fun with Roll20, I see.
Yeah, it's interesting. Oh, did it roll? It doesn't matter that I roll. I Eric'd it because it's the damage that matters anyway. 7, and they have to beat a 12 with dex save. Let me pull off 3 ammo from my face.
May have been off. Can't confirm that kill. All right, so we have to make a burst fire option on your character sheet since you don't have one. If you look at Jake's character sheet, you should see how I have it set up for him. But in the meanwhile, so I get a dexterity saving throw against 7 points of damage, 7 or none. What's the DC for me, sir?
It's 12.
Okay.
Oof.
So you have a +2 dex. I fail both of those, which means I take 7 damage on both of them. Sexy roll, sir. Sexy roll. Beautiful. All right. After you, and I'm going to describe this thematically in just a second, it's going to be their turn. And then I'll describe thematically as it goes to Brutus. So this one right here, Tesh, immediately goes, ah! And starts charging forward to attack you with its claws. It charges it. It can move as a bonus action, and then it can use as a move action afterwards if it needs to. But it does move out of the range.
Yep.
Yep. Only you get the attack, as nobody else can see them yet.
Can't he see around the corner here?
No, not yet, because he just kind of like slammed the thing open. He hasn't even had a turn in initiative yet to like step into it. Yeah.
Well, it depends. I mean, does the entire wall open, or is it just like...
Just the door.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I was just thinking like gigantic.
Yes, as much as I'm complaining about Roll20 not functioning, you are rolling so well. Does that mean does that mean I don't get to move either?
No, unfortunately, because it has to be both attacks hitting. So since I'm the only one, it doesn't hold him there.
It's 15 damage though, so maybe.
Yeah, I'll take
Still,
the
you
15 damage.
fucking nuke the guy. He rushes forward. He claw attacks you. So funny enough, this guy is also going to rush forward to claw attack against you as well. Does that also provoke or no? Because you still have the limitation of 1.
I only have it's a reaction, so I've used my reaction to do it.
Okay, this one is moving over to here to the other side of the fire to shoot at you because he's the only one that has a gun. You have a +2 to because he's actually the bottom of the initiatives. You have a +2 to AC against his attack though because his friends are in your way. So I'm going to attack you with my Avenger. I missed with the Avenger. Now I'm going to hit you with the claw attacks of the other creatures. They each have 2 claw attacks. So I attack you 4 times with these guys. Okay, you ready?
Nope.
I think does 1 attack hit or 2?
2 attacks hit.
Okay, and you do not currently have barrier up. So
I do not.
ignoring your shields, you take the total of 6 points of damage from them as they come running through the fire. It's like, and attack at you. The other one popping off shots, easily missing you, probably clipping one of his friends in the shoulder. And they're like, from it. Sorry, it's just fun for me. All right, cool. So I describe this. I imagine like literally you have Valavius gives you like that 3, 2, boop. And then you like roll out with your gun, seeing them immediately grabs your hip, tossing out a grenade and setting the area up. And like literally as the grenade's going out and igniting, you just start spray firing the area, probably hitting the grenade, causing it to go off midair rather than after it hits the ground, and shooting the fuck out of those guys while they're over there. They're Vorsha. Vorsha have a life of pain. So despite the fact that there's an explosion in shots, that doesn't slow them down. They just keep moving. And they just come running at you, running directly into your spray fire. One of them getting completely peppered as it runs into your burst fire. The other one's strategically moving out and around to try to take shots at you. But you've also moved so quickly as you did all this that they don't successfully hit you. All right, it is now Valavius's turn. You can do whatever you'd like, sir. Wait, where's Brutus?
Test that this works.
Oh, sorry, Brutus's
Skip my
turn.
turn.
Brutus's turn.
No, that didn't
He's
work.
skipping Jake.
Because the turn order thing, it scrolls on me. I don't have it long enough.
Why does it not say the save? Oh, I didn't tick it. That's why. Let me try that again.
Brutus, it's your turn. What are you doing, sir?
Hey,
I
cool.
move up, and then I hit him with this.
Are you gonna do melee? Oh, shotgun. Nice. 14 hits, sir.
Oh.
Beautiful. I'm gonna have you do your double tap to attack the other one first before we describe that.
Yeah.
Remember, double
let's
tap
roll
does not apply
again.
dex to damage. 17 hits. Roll your damage.
So just take the dex off.
No, just three less. That's all. So 2
Oh,
points
that's
damage.
just 2.
So I imagine it's not actually a double tap. I imagine what happens is you walk up and you end up walk up and you quickly angle yourself in such a way as the Vorsha moving, dodging, weaving, all that other stuff that like the attacks or whatever. Trying to attack at Sias. You line up your shot so as you take one shot, it blows a huge hole through the chest of the first one, spraying the other one and also hitting it with a little bit of leftover kinetic energy.
Yep.
Cool. That was you. I just have to do math again because I pressed 2 instead of -2 on the or health. So I fucked it up. So it's 15.
Is it my turn anyway?
Yes.
Okay.
This 3 is
Actually,
it's 20.
Sorry,
going
I'm
on?
gonna. If this guy survives to next turn, I'm gonna try something that could be really fucking funny.
I don't think.
Okay.
you can.
It's now Valavius' turn.
I'm gonna. I mean, I won't even ask if it looks bloodied.
It does not look bloodied.
Actually, it doesn't. That's interesting.
It's probably the one that saved the grenade. So and
Oh,
didn't.
okay.
Half from grenade, no attack of opportunity, and only took 2 from Jake.
Yeah.
Cool. Just gonna. They're gonna. How does burst fire work again? Like, is it the 2x2 or is it just 3 targets?
2 by 2.
Okay.
So it's not worth it with where you are because there's
Yeah.
no 2 by 2 targets next to each other.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to get burst fired.
Oh, yes, understand. Because they would
Smart
adventure makes
move.
sense.
Smart move.
So, and then I would just shoot. Oh, without advantage, I won't Daelric it. There you go. That's a miss.
Oof.
That one.
Double tap though. Who are you
Don't I
attacking?
have to hit?
No. You don't have to hit to make 2-weapon fighting
It just means it means you're using your bonus action to shoot.
attack.
It's essentially this system's version of 2-weapon fighting.
In ranged attacks. Okay.
Oof.
2 horrible attacks. Doesn't matter who you're even aiming at. All right. So just pop 2 off of your ammo, and it's your turn, Sias.
I'm gonna do this.
What is that?
It's throw. I'm gonna send him back into the fucking fire.
Is that a bionic power?
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
Oh my god! And you could actually push him into the other target, just like bull rushing into somebody else. You can knock them prone.
And the best part is, it's if they enter the field of fire, they take the damage. So.
Yeah. Oh my god! You literally throw him backwards
Yeah, so you see
into
his
the other
fire just
target.
and he's flying.
Into the other target. The one that has the rifle is fine, but the one that you threw backwards, not only does he take damage in the fire, he's actually knocked prone from your throwing him backwards.
So you just go,
Do
"This is-"
damage with your throw, sir.
I did. It did 4 damage.
Oh, I didn't see that. I'm sorry. So 4
Yeah,
damage
just-
plus 9 more points of damage. Jesus, what's up, sir?
Yeah, so he just goes, "This is the what?" and just kicks him out. Kicks him
Yeah.
Well, no, it's biotic power, right? So he doesn't even hit him.
Yeah, he was.
It's literally he just goes like. That's fucking awesome. Oh,
Science,
so cool.
I love Sentinel is my favorite class in the games, and I'm loving that I'm enjoying it so much in this as well. It's
Good,
such
good,
a fun thing.
Like I won't lie, my favorite were always Infiltrator and Vanguard, and I built an Infiltrator for funsies, and I love it, and I want to build a Vanguard next to see how it works. But anyways, so cool. That was your action. You still have a move or a bonus if there's anything you could do with it.
I can. I'm gonna move up. Actually, I'm gonna move. Yeah, no, I'm gonna move up here. So, and I'm gonna drop the. No, I'm gonna burst fire. I can deal with that later. I'm gonna burst fire
Okay.
this turn.
Oh,
And
you
I
already
set it
used
up
your
this
action.
time.
You already used your action. I thought to throw.
I'm a derp. Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Ignore me.
about to ask you, is that the bonus action? Holy shit.
So no, my brain. What happened was I thought about dropping the weapon so I can pull out my katana ready for next round, and then my
Yeah.
brain went, "No, you can burst fire," and that's where that happened. My brain went with it. I'm going to. I've got a mark a dude as the end of my turn.
Okay.
That
Standing
that
one or
guy is
the line one?
prone.
Yeah.
The prone guy will have disadvantage on range attacks anyway, so I think I'm going to mark the other one because he's
Okay.
got a gun.
Okay. Perfect. So the one who gets to go first is the one who's prone. So on his turn, he's able to stand up as like his move action, half of his move action, whatever it is, doesn't really matter. And the reason why I say it doesn't matter is because they can, as a bonus action, move forward.
So last turn, I am going to drop my AR, my phase turn back here, and have my item interaction, pull out the katana ready for next turn. That's what I was saying with why I got confused. So yeah.
You're fine. So he's
Don't
able to
they
stand up
say-
as a bonus action. He's able to stand up as a move action, bonus action, move forward. And with his action, he's going to be able to claw attack you twice. And if he ends his turn in the fire, which he will be, he'll try. Well, so I'm going to make my attacks. And because I have to use my bonus action to move up that way, right? And then I'm going to use my move action because it only takes half your move to stand up from prone unless I'm mistaken. And assuming
No,
that's
that's
true, I'm going to then try to move out of the area of fire. So I'm going to claw attack
Okay.
you. Sweet.
Damn.
Oh,
Damn.
do I hit you twice?
Yes, you do. That is a sad crit. That is a sad crit.
Good for you though. 7 points of damage.
Yeah.
Ignores your shields. Hurts you. And then I tried to step out of my out of here, which normally
Hey,
would not
Brutus.
provoke an attack of opportunity, but it does for you and Brutus.
Yep. Hey, Brutus, you got a shot.
And you have your shotgun out, Tesh.
Yeah, that's why I. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah.
Brutus, finish it off, baby.
Oh boy.
I would normally
Alright.
roll for him because he's not here, but
Take my turn for me.
roll
He
22
said
slow.
his.
Yeah, he got stuff
Okay, can
to
you
do.
use his character sheet?
No, we can't.
No.
Ugh. Hold on, let me spend 45. You know, honestly, I have to pee anyways. Let's take a quick break while Jake's figuring
That's
out
a good
whatever he's
idea,
figuring out.
honestly.
Let's
Yeah.
take a quick break. We'll be right back, everybody. Oh, I gotta pee so bad.